Yeah. There you go. New working thing.
Are you streaming privately or online?
I mean, last time it was up.
Walker has
Okay.
failed in finding something he wants in the fridge.
I realized I fucked up.
I can
Yeah, you
relate to
fucked
that.
Oh
up.
man.
Oh, that's a sad man right there. Maybe I should open this thing, Kelly.
It's a good choice of drinking.
Oh, really? I had to go to work tomorrow.
I mean, if you are to drink,
Oh
it's a
my
good
God.
choice.
I mean, to be fair, I've eaten quite a bit today. I don't think it would be an issue even if I took a little bit, but we'll see.
I only eaten 4 fish sticks.
I wouldn't necessarily what I describe as eating very well.
Am I ready?
This was
ready
half
to
full half an hour ago.
kill something? Droid cam.
But
Never
sadly,
going to
my
pay
mom
for
stole
it.
all the colas. I don't have cola to mix with it. So I'm using this fantastic Fanta Exotic.
Ooh.
It does not mix well with rum.
Ugh. Well, I have recently learned that when you mix vodka and Almdudler just the right way, you can completely negate the taste of vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, it's a popular mixer in Scotland.
With Almdudler?
Surprisingly enough.
Didn't know they export that beyond German-speaking regions.
Iron Brew's Scottish.
I said Almdudler.
Oh.
Like a Austrian herb
Damn.
thing. No, that's not what I said. It's like apple juice with extra
My
herbs.
Führer.
Wait.
See hi.
Okay.
Say Heil.
Starting off strong, this thing. One of these.
These things
That's some Uber commandos
And
right
yeah,
there.
we is banned on YouTube.
Yeah, well, it's not my channel. Okay, yeah,
we can bleep it out in the edit.
no one is
It's
editing
alive.
this.
What?
It's alive.
He's
Oh
being
my
silly
God.
and premiering it, so yeah.
Well, my
Yeah,
droid cam isn't working. I guess it will actually have
career's
to
over.
buy a fucking thing at some point. But can it do
Yeah, we can
this?
see your forehead. Oh, we don't even see you anymore. Is the all the way down one, or is it actually a good one?
I despise this technology. Anyway, am I ready? Am I good to go? Can I do
assume
this?
so.
Well, okay. Anyways, we are in the field. No, also no.
We're no longer in the field.
We're
We're
inside
out
the
of
big
the field.
fortress
There we
underneath
go.
the tree.
Yeah, you have made it, in fact, through the field. Last time, if you remember, you fought the big dream spider, which was particularly fun for me. Less for some other people. But yeah, good times have been had. You fought the dream spider, and the last thing you did was make it towards this big entrance under the enormous tree, where I chained up the developers of DroidCam. Fuck you. No devices detected. And this time you will have to do without me wildly gesturing around because it doesn't work. Sadly. No, it's just not working. I updated and reinstalled it on both ends, and I'm not going to bother any longer with that. You can't. There's only so many ways you can reinstall DroidCam. I checked the IP and the port is fine. I mean, you can. I do the same thing all the time. I gesture widely into a general direction, then I sometimes start crying. Specifically what we ended on last time was you guys took a look. You guys took a look at the entranceway to this underground facility, and then you descended down towards the ramp, being faced with what you are seeing right now. Specifically, I would like to note that I have used 2 new different map-making tools for this floor and other floors. I've also tried to incorporate some ambient sounds for gameplay mechanics, so I'm excited to see if that turns out well. These things are made to be as interactable and fleshed out as they can be. I have, as always, written way too much lore about it, so if you have any questions or would like to investigate anything, feel free to do so. I'm happy to answer your questions. If you're having FPS problems, usually, what I've heard from fellow DMs, if you zoom in, it gets better. In theory, the different tools I use this time should make it a lot more bearable. If it still is just terrible, I will try to fix it for the next time we play. Yes, and I think with that, I can release you guys into the dungeon. If I have anything else to say, well, for starters, what you can see right now is basically what you get. You are at the bottom of a large ramp. The doors behind you, you have barely any light to go around, and the facility you're currently in is in an obvious state of disrepair. Before there's any confusion, you're currently looking at a ceiling height of around about 15 feet or 5 meters, depending which room you are in case that ever needs to be said. A lot of darkness. Most of you have dark visions, those who don't, there is a torches mod installed that should provide you with the ability to light a torch.
I see through Ram. He has dark vision.
Or that.
Yes. Technically, it doesn't say I don't see it with myself at the same time. But if it's darkness, I don't see anything, so...
If at any point...
Just use Ram. No.
If at any point you guys are walking towards a prop or something on the ground and it suddenly disappears and seems to be floating above you, please tell me I forgot to put it to ground level.
Well, I'm gonna... Do I actually see this guy with Ram?
You would be that. This is a class window.
Does he seem dead or is he standing there?
And give me a perception check or medical check.
Will that be with Ram since I'm seeing through Ram?
I mean, perception would be with Ran, medical would be with you because you're the one looking through him.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Also, right. I sent you a message. I installed a new combat HUD for those who are interested. Oh yeah, if you press the button, it's like the 2 cross swords on your left action bar. You can. It's very nice. It's not as useful for me because I have to juggle. If you select your token,
on the left, there's 2 cross swords. Click it and.
Yeah, it's not as useful for me because I have to juggle different characters. But if you only have 1 or 2,
anyway.
You can customize it very nicely. You can like drag things in there. It's not bad. Also just works for once, so that's cool.
Yes.
So, Kevin, are you going to go investigate this office on the left?
Yeah, I'm going straight to the office to this dude. Okay. Depending on the result of the medicine and perception check.
Gonna walk around a bit then.
I am. Oh yeah, medical skill is based on wisdom for some reason. Yeah, isn't that how you work as a nurse? You just look at the patient really good, and depending on how it looks, that is one of the 15 things. Like square-wise? Or like which degree of burn?
The percentage.
Well, I determine it by saying as soon as it's more than like a hand, I'm way out of my field, so go call someone else.
Cry.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled 14 on a perception skill check.
Yeah,
Do I see anything?
Well, first of all, now that I've figured that out, Kevin, you would be able to see, since you're staring at this man who's standing behind the little, like it's like a ticket booth, basically, presumably. Like in can't believe I'm already blanking. Like a border checkpoint. Yeah, like it's like a checkpoint. No, it's like one of those little houses where like a guard sits and looks at it. It's the entrance of the facility. There's someone standing behind the little ticket booth window.
You mean the guard booth?
One could name it that if they were inclined to do so. Yes, he is standing there, not moving, looking straight forward, not acknowledging you. And Urdok, you were looking at, I presume, what's going on in the fountain?
No, just in general, I've got no real specific sense of view. This is just if anything strikes me as out of the ordinary.
Well, define out of the ordinary. It's filled with dead people, for once.
It's not particularly out of the ordinary.
Fair enough. Doesn't seem freshly
Is
slaughtered.
there anything suspicious?
Yeah, there is one thing.
What?
We have orange paint right on Fenrir.
Orange paint?
It's supposed to be
It's blood.
blood, but because of the lighting, it makes it orange.
I can see one of the things that are supposed to be under you, but are currently up above you. God fucking damn it.
Oh yeah, look at that. Kevin's gotten underneath the carpet.
I'm looking under the carpet for looting. I'm looting,
Yeah.
okay?
Apparently you are. God, I don't know why that's happened sometimes. That's why. That's one of the now it.
Kevin,
No,
ate the
how did I
carpet.
move the box?
There you go. That should do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's why I switched to a different program. Exactly, that's why. So you walk into
the carpet.
Yeah, after Kevin ate the carpet, he walks into the little guard checkpoint. You can see now that you're in there the frankly unhealthy amount of blood that is currently under the commando, still looking straight ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the commando and start looting.
Okay, are you looking for anything specific, or are you just
First,
like
I'm looking for useful books, then useful scrolls, and then anything useful on him.
Okay, then I would like 3 investigation checks.
You just said that you're gonna loot them before you leave.
Cry.
Yes.
That seems alright.
Am I tall enough to be able to see through this window?
No.
You can't see the floor behind the window, but you can see the man standing there.
Bruh. I should have done it all the way around.
Yes, he is standing.
Yeah, you probably should.
I thought he was dead.
We haven't established that.
Never established
I
that.
am, my specific words were that he is currently standing there, not moving.
He's ignoring me, so I'm ignoring him.
I'm in the room now.
You are in the room. No reaction. I think I've spotted something else that's currently floating above you guys. There you go.
Can I like nudge him?
1 second. You said you wanted a mage hand. I don't remember if I had something for that. Didn't you just use your little punching hand? The cane hand? That thing? Yeah, again, I sent you the token page. I can send it to you in DMs later as well. If you find like a mage hand in that. Yeah. There's I have most of them downloaded, but if there's like a preview, you see anything that tickles your fancy, I can also just like send you a few screenshots at some point. I haven't seen just a hand there. I've seen a bunch of ghostly wolves and shit. Urdok, as you touch the...
I'm just like poking him with the end of my pickaxe.
I assume
don't
so.
touch him.
You reach your hand out and you poke the man, and he basically doesn't really crumple to dust, but it
He
looks.
evaporates.
No, Damn, what is this game? I'm amazing today. I took my medicine way too early.
You're stuck and not feeling too good.
Mikado? Is it Mikado sticks? Yes. No.
Crumbles?
No.
Snaps?
No. It is called. I forgot that's a German word. Why are Germans so bad at renaming things? The game with the little sticks where you try to pull them out without making them move.
Oh,
I
don't
guess
remember
let me rephrase
Fucking
that.
Kaplonk.
It's called something else in German. Doesn't matter.
What's it
Imagine
called in German now? Just Google it.
Mikado. I put a picture in the
I
German
don't even
chat.
remember what it's called in Norwegian.
Case in point,
I
imagine
know
this
the
man.
game is. I just-
Imagine this man as a human Jenga tower, and you just pulled out the most bottom part, and he just falls in on himself. Clothes and
yeah,
armor
yeah.
seem to be mostly intact,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you
So
cannot.
it's just made up of like little cubes.
Well, less cubes and more like sticks and leaves, but he certainly does kill over on itself.
Oh. Well, he's made of wood, so I don't really care. I'm gonna lean out and tell you this. Bloke was made of sticks. I'm going back in.
What were you
I'm
trying
too
What
to
I
ready
touch
for
wanted
on?
this.
to
Sort
do
of pilot
investigate
thing.
inside here is this tree bursting through the wall.
We will get to that. Let me quickly back to Kevin. You rolled a 25 on investigating the books and the scrolls. If I
You
remember
rolled a
that.
22.
Who rolled a 25?
No one.
Never mind. I'm looking
Just made
perception
that
checks.
number up.
Investigation. No, you rolled a 13. Where did I? Oh no, I'm just stupid. Sorry. So you rolled a 13 in investigating the books, and my thing wasn't
I'm not
loading
being
again.
silly.
I'm always silly. I'm just a silly little guy. You know me.
Whimsical little German.
Quickly skimming through the different books. It's a little bit hard since no light and stuff. Those appear to be mostly log books. Log as an LOG, not as in the wooden logs, but like he wrote things down in there. Mainly who leaves, what arrives, how many horses, what they're bringing. Basically, a supply register. If you will, he did the thing that the guy at the warehouse was supposed to do in Shiva, and they didn't.
I'm going to
keeping
show Orphic one of those books.
Yes. You got to show Orphic as what?
I will show the book to Orphic.
Sure.
Wait. Urdok.
I was about to say,
Don't be
you
Orphic,
throw the
huh?
book through the window.
No, to Urdok. To Urdok.
Okay.
What's this?
What's this?
With a
Details.
13. Nothing that would in there that would jump out at you immediately while rolling a 13. Investigation check on the guy though. I mean, there isn't much left to investigate after Urdok poked him with his pickaxe. Just, you're aware of the armor, you know the mask, you know what he's wearing. You would be able to find 3 gold and 5 copper. Wait, let me double check that. Yes, 3 gold and 5 copper.
That was right, straight up. You said 3 gold, right?
Yes, 3 gold and 5 copper. His gear is in a very bad shape. It's not beyond repair, but it is nothing that you could just like pick up and use right now. Especially when it comes to his signature breathing mask that you guys have a few of. I wouldn't put that on if I were you. Just like from looking at it.
Does the filter still work?
For 22, you could probably use that again, but again, you're like in the anti-magic forest. Use of caution.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in a specific bag that has a warning on it.
Fair point. Yes, Orphic. Wait. Yes, it sounded like some very loud dry leaves. Oops. Trying to. God damn it, trying to place. From where you're standing, you would be able to see he is halfway submerged into water. If he's still alive, he's very good at holding his breath. Doesn't move, just makes like armor underwater noise, like clonk, clonk, clonk. Kevin, you can research one of those three again. I would allow you to do that. If you pick one, you can.
Book.
The book. Okay. Roll me an investigation check. Wait. What is trying to be hidden? Oh, I will. Nope, that is just a door. As I have to unclick from a token so I can see what's behind that. Nope, that's just a normal door. I was having a lot of fun with this map. And the other map as well. Also, for those interested, the mixture of music tonight is a nice playlist of both Signalis, Echo, and classical music that I find creepy. Shout out to my boy Chopin, he died way too early. Yes. This... I would say these people are advanced enough to have proper door handles. Also, they don't have any dogs around, so they're not afraid to have normal door handles. So yes, you can open this door easily enough. Yes. Similar glow to the one in the fucking fountain. Which, yes, you can see. Real quick back to Kevin. With an 18, the latest shipment, if you quickly read over it again, that came in the logbook marked down, of any note, is a big metal carriage from the south, according to the people that brought it in.
I'm gonna pocket that one. I pocket the book.
Well, he probably just yelled out at the supply carriage and asked, like, "Hey, real quick, what are you guys bringing in?" And they just gave him like a quick rundown, and then they brought the carriage in, presumably.
Any specific thing that will interest me, AK weapons?
On him or like in the books?
In the book.
There is no like mention of one carriage of big super weapons now.
No super weapons.
Oof. No super weapons. Sorry.
I'm gonna do another further check. This material, like that will be either used as armor or Urdok's interest.
The books seem to be kept very vague. Reading through that, you would assume there's probably a more precise register somewhere else. This is mainly just for like the times when who walked through the door. So you have like a very rough estimate of there was like a day when things got delivered or not.
Does it also mention when things exited?
Yes.
Okay.
The last shipment that came in did not exit. So I love the visual of Arnos jerking off a ghost or whatever Walker is doing.
Oh, it's paint.
When am I allowed to look at this wall?
You are looking at this wall right now. I am sorry. What you can see is a forceful growth, something that has...
that's what I want to check.
It's definitely not a... Wait, did you already roll something for that? If not,
no,
I would...
I haven't. What would you like me to roll?
Probably nature, maybe some arcane, depending on what you're trying to get at here. But nature would be most fitting.
Okay.
Or survival.
Roll.
And to continue.
I mean, survival I've got an advantage on, but I think probably nature's more sensical than survival.
Well, it depends on what you're trying to find out.
I want to work out like how it's happened because as a stonemason and my
Well,
native,
if it's
I'm used to seeing to having to deal with tree roots and such coming through walls. Like that's in every part of surface hold life.
Mm.
You know, it's about good
if you're
wall
looking
maintenance.
for the how, it is definitely more nature. I thought it was like if there's any danger from it, would be more survival.
No,
But,
I couldn't give a shit about that. I'm a dwarf.
yeah, then it is nature.
I'd be able to smell if there was a risk
Danger.
of the like wall collapsing.
Sure.
But given the state of the structure and the fact it's only recently built, then we're golden. I mean, of course, it's got the flaw that it wasn't built by dwarves. But you know, you can't help that. Got 12. Moderate roll.
I mean, you know, you're not like
I'm not a plant guy.
You're not a herbalist, going to say. You're not like a specialist in mathing out things. But even you can tell that this is probably not like some house plant that someone forgot to like rip out the weeds and it just grew there over the past 30
can I
years.
actually do a magic check on this as well to see if the it has been like magically infused in any way?
Sure. Are you using like detect magic or just an arcana check or what we
I'm
going
going to
here
do an
for?
arcana check because detect magic more looks for a specific spell, and I kind of want to look for magical influence.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
it does.
I mean, also,
hang on.
it's also one of those courses wild magic you go off, the other one doesn't. That's why I'm mainly asking.
Exactly. Yeah, and I don't want to piss the tree off.
Understandable.
But what I might do is, hang on. I might, if I can use my woodcarver's tools as an advantage to like take a sample and test it.
Sure.
So if I can roll my arcana check with an advantage, or well, I'll roll my woodcarver's tools to see if I'm able to do that because that's a dexterity check. So I'll do a normal roll for that, and I guess depending on how good I use the woodcarver's tools, that'll determine whether I get an advantage on the arcana check.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I did all right.
Yeah, let me just. I just realized I didn't have this installed.
You know, Cry, I think I actually might have done a little bit more than take a sample.
Yes, let me really
Made
quick.
the intro.
Take like a big chunk of it, yeah.
Made a fucking shelf on beside the.
Yeah.
Have you heard about elf on a shelf?
Where's the?
What?
Forever lost in the
Did I
dark
not have
abyss.
that in here?
Has everyone else got their cameras on? Crybaton doesn't.
Well,
That's because Krabaton sucks.
That's so true. I actually don't know where my camera is. Let me have.
where?
Jeffy, you've got your camera on, but you're not even on the screen. Where are you?
I mean,
So
I
it's-
provided the best form of entertainment, hand jerking ghosts.
Does this work?
Ah, that's why the camera
No.
isn't plugged in. I do not have space at present for my camera.
Well, I
Headset on charge.
running into the first issue of the night. I had something installed specifically for this case, and I'm
Oh,
realizing.
Like those hours you were working on the server, a bit of sketchy times also didn't happen, right?
I'm awake.
Yeah, you're weird, and arguably you shouldn't be by then, but you know.
You know, there's some ups and downs.
You know, I like how I was absolutely 100% correct on my prediction in the weekend.
Well, yeah, but I got it mostly done.
Ah, so true.
Did I?
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
let me really quickly check something here. If this works out, I would like to provide you with that information.
Well, I always enjoy giving Crybadon a headache with my first proper roll of the night.
So good.
Well, that is interesting. It just doesn't exist anymore. Doesn't matter. You want to cast Light on the Mage Hand? Is Light a concentration spell?
I have a question. Can the hand see?
No. Okay, but, well, as ignoring all of what I just tried to do, doesn't matter, everything else is still working. So as you start, like, I assume you're getting out little mason tools and you start carving out a little chunk of the tree to be researched later.
Yeah, no, I'm going to research this now. I'll
Or
sit
that.
down and set up my because I've got something I can do here in my feats. I can do this.
Oh, you also have that. Yeah, but you see, it takes a bit hour.
Yeah, I'll just sit here for an hour. I want to learn as much about
What
this place
tool
as
is it you're trying to make?
I'm making a chemistry set.
I
I'm going to
don't
make a
think
lab.
Is that an artisan tool, even?
Define tool.
It's specifically an artisan's tool.
No. You need to have an artisan's tool in your hand. And it's artisan's tools plural. So I can do anything.
God,
really.
I hate Foundry sometimes. Anyways.
Because realistically, is a scientist not truly a form
Wait,
of
you can make
artisan?
multiple tools with this?
It says tools plural.
Where the fuck did you get this source?
It's from the sheet.
I think it's well.
And they're not magical, so I can make scientific equipment.
I think that might actually be the current vanilla version.
Magic.
Okay, Walter White, chill.
Well, I've probably got some glass in my pocket.
I'm Skylar White,
Or
yo.
I'll take some of the fucking rock around me, grind it down into sand, and then melt it and make glass.
Right tool for the job.
I'm a dwarf. What's the difference to a dwarf? I'm a stone shaper.
Oh, right tool for the job, 3rd level.
Okay, that's just. It's not a spell; it's a feature.
It's a feature for artificers.
At 3rd
Yeah, 'cause
level,
it's a
you
third level
just
thing.
learn. Yeah, it just takes an hour, and you just learn how to do it.
You can magically create one set of artisan tools.
Yes.
Yeah.
The tools are non-magical, and
I
they
just want to set up a little lab to help better test the.
They vanish when you use the feature again, and I would say that a little lab would probably fall under artisan tools. So you do that. You take an hour to start making your little drug lab.
I'll make a little drug lab.
Well,
sometimes it's a little pestle and mortar and a little beaker and a little Bunsen burner.
I mean, brewer supplies are artisan tools.
I'm pretty sure I'm already carrying all this, Nelly.
I mean, you can
holding though. I literally have those, Nelly.
I mean, so do I.
I would probably just.
I have them in a physical form.
Why have you got them in your bag?
Yeah, I would say you can if you make out.
It's just part of your kleptomania.
Okay, I think you bought them specifically.
I'm also an artificer.
Yeah, but you're an idiot.
I know what I am, but what are you?
Your character has laughably low intelligence.
What is your intelligence?
He's the second smartest man around here, I think, or the smartest, depending on what day it is.
Pure stat-wise,
I've got 14 intelligence.
So does he.
You have the same intelligence, you
and that's where this party levels out. and that's the fucking limit.
Why did we need to give you those glasses then to make you smarter?
Because otherwise you would be even more stupid.
Yeah, so on pure stats, you're not an idiot. I mean, you're not intelligent.
Well, he's more intelligent than the average Joe. Anyways, what I was trying to get to before my attack interrupted me, when you try to take this part out of the tree, you guys can feel the floor beneath you rumble angrily, presumably. And you can hear a deep roar, which I specifically made a sound file for, engineered from scraps that I made myself. But I can't.
Install it.
Yeah, I forgot to install the thing that makes the
Remember
sound.
when you did that work yesterday to prepare for this session?
I remember specifically, yes, because it hasn't been that long. But you do hear that, and you feel the shaking, and then it is done, and you sit down to spend your
Oh, I'm
future.
not worried. That
I
wasn't
know.
tectonic, so.
And you spend
Why
your time
can't you
to
just use the
create.
tools I have instead of making them for a
Because my character doesn't know you have them, you fucking ogler. Did he tell me in character when he's not inside the room? He's left the room. He's outside next to you now. Also,
okay, I'm gonna look in the window
Kevin
and see
has
what
half
he's
a
doing.
continent's worth of stolen property in his little bag. It'll take him an hour to find the fucking
it's more
thing.
of a whole
No, actually,
continent.
bag of holding instantly gives you it. You just need to think about what you need.
Oh lordy.
Maybe I should be painting while
It's
we're
not
playing
stolen. I
D&D.
bought it.
I don't believe you've bought anything in your life.
Yeah, while those two guys are haggling over the tools of the trade.
Anyways, I would like to do my Arcana check now with advantage, please.
Well, are you just taking tools from Kevin then?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, I'll handle it myself because it'll give me more XP.
Well, if you yes.
No XP.
Shut up! Let me have this.
Sure. Then while you are spending an hour making your tools, what is anyone else
I
doing?
want to turn this little place into
Well,
into
I
a
am
HQ.
going out
Yes.
here, placing my big ass shield,
Mm-hmm.
so it covers like that ish.
Yeah.
help.
I can make you one now that we are on a single plane of existence instead of 5. I can just draw it.
Well, you said this is glowing actively, so I can see.
Yes.
Okay. I will
There you
make
go.
Round sit behind the cover,
Mm-hmm.
and I will say Arnos to probably go so he's also covered in line of sight of this thing.
Like this?
Yes.
Are you blocking my line of sight?
I am
He's doing
blocking
it on
blocking the line of sight with a shield that will actually block line of sight accidents.
Also line of damage, yes.
Yeah, so you mean just
Oh,
you're blocking my
shit.
line of sight?
Yes.
There's no way around it. You just block my line of sight.
I love that Arnos is
it's-
currently standing on a corpse.
And then I will touch the man.
More I'm standing right beside it because
Cry.
I mean I don't
Yes.
have a pixel perfect thing.
Can I turn on a lamp in this room or something? Like, can I take an oil lamp out of my bag, please? It's very dark.
It's very dark here. I need some oil
Like-
lamp.
I'm an artificer. I'm about industry.
You literally have a thing that can make a light in the 5x5.
Yeah,
Wait.
but I want to set up an oil lamp. Dwarves don't like magic.
Where's my torch item?
You are
In my
magical.
bag. Yeah, I'm an artificer.
If he has an adventurous pack, he probably has some sort of lamp.
Exactly.
Look, I'm just saying,
But
I
you
have the
can
greatest
use a
invention
tinderbox
ever.
to start. I've got a lamp. I don't care. I've got a lamp.
Look, no.
I'll fucking make one. I'll sit here for another hour.
Nelly, I have you the greatest product ever. It's called the Infinitium torch.
True, you made that. Well, also, if you press right click, you should be able to see like a little torch thing next to your character that you can click.
Ah, perfect. I've got my oil lamp.
There you go. Great model when it works. Back to the blast radius of whatever's going on over here. Kevin.
I'm going to drag the body and get behind the cover.
Okay.
I've got. I vocally told Arnos to get behind cover.
Okay.
I mean, you
Then-
put cover there. I can't really.
I am not planning with bullshit. I'm
Kevin is
thinking
going for 3 for 3.
case of
Kevin
it
might as-
exploding.
Kevin's life goal after Ramadan was just becoming a fucking ISIS terrorist.
What is it now? What is this?
He's practically having the vest with the bombs. They'll be like, "Oh, stand there so I don't blow you up."
No, it's like the wait. Fucking
He tells you the warning and then he just does it before you actually have a time to react.
no, this thing. Yeah, fucking. My main goal is I want to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. And I copy pasted the wrong link. I'm stupid.
That's
I
quite embarrassing.
pasted the Mikado again. There you go. There you go. But yeah, Kevin, you successfully, because you are strong enough to just do that, you drag the
Yes, it is.
cleric out of the pool.
I know. That's because he probably has. If there is even nerves there, that is the real question.
So this is also stuck to here. Then I need to move that thing as well. A lot of things attached to this guy. Can't move that as I just noticed. That's interesting.
Yes, it is always calming to see that the alleged dead dude is moving.
Well, no, Kevin moved him.
I
There
am
you go.
dragging the dead guy. I didn't expect the ball of light to follow him.
Well, the ball of light is not attached to him. It's attached to the flower, and the flower is attached to him.
Ah,
I don't know. Can you guys see the
So it's
flower?
attached to him.
Is the flower invisible? No, it's not. There's a flower.
What
where is the flower?
What? Can you not see that?
I can
What
see
flower?
I can see a pearl. I can see a giant pearl.
Alright, I can make it big.
It is a flower, but it looks silly because of the colors.
What?
Oh shit!
Where is
Yeah,
the
there's
flower?
a flower in that token. Zoom in. It's just it's bleached out by the light.
I can probably show you a bigger version of that. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh
Where's my
my
thing?
god.
Crabaton expending more fucking time and resources to enlarge the image of a flower rather than.
No, I
actually
can just.
carving
I
it in.
can.
Yeah, look.
That's
like a
it.
weird
That's
white
actually
flower.
sickening.
I can also just post it in chat. I didn't know you guys weren't able to see it. I'm sorry. You can just talk to me.
No,
No, can't.
I thought it was an
Guys.
you're
orb.
not real. That's metagaming.
Yeah, so true.
Here I was thinking, I am dragging a dead man from an orb.
He's
No,
got
no,
a
it's
flower
a
growing
fucking
out of it.
flower.
Yeah, I was gonna say pondering the orb, but no, it's a
There you
flower
go.
growing out of a corpse. Kevin, you're gonna get like cordyceps or something.
It's the
Good
last
thing
of
I have
us,
a full
boys.
armor.
You're gonna become a mushroom man.
I put on my gas mask. The real one.
Are you just like hanging it over your normal helmet? Like it's hanging from one of the horns to the
Oh,
side.
no, don't be silly. It's under.
The mimic right. I have the one that just twice it goes up.
Ooh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. So you have a 1 cleric plus 1 flower plus yes. Would you like to investigate the cleric in case there's any
Very
more
much
things?
so.
Sure. Pour me some investigation then.
Before like while Kevin is doing this,
Oh,
I will very much be like prepared to shoot if that thing begins moving
Yeah,
around.
do you have bullshit you can fix that with?
Nah, man, you're on your own there, chief.
Yeah, it's not even here.
I would
can't
like
fix
to
it.
imagine that since Kevin is currently wearing the gas mask, and he has his visor flipped up, he just like bows down to try to investigate the cleric, and just his visor falls down and slams the gas mask into his face, twinching his beard.
I was more thinking along the line that because we're making this lore that it is cordyceps, so he's just taking
That's
off
your
the
lore,
gas
not
mask
mine.
and just smelling it. I need a deeper breath, man.
Needed to smell the flower, man.
Oh yeah, also in case that there's any confusion, then the thing you saw glowing earlier as well, that's the same kind of flower, Jerry.
Yeah, it's not here.
Oh. Oh yeah, never mind. I could see the door is literally open. But yeah, fucking
He's
Arno.
been taken.
Nope. Orphic was investigating one of the side rooms filled with corpses, and there was a
Well,
similar
I'm going
glow.
to say I'm stunned by the the visor hitting my gas
Yeah,
mask.
you're
into my
currently
face.
fighting with your twinge beard and the gas mask in your face. Anyone going to help the poor man?
What?
I mean, I know that Erdog is cooking meth in the fucking side room. Arnos is currently still behind the vision shield,
Walter
and
White.
The vision
Orphic
shield.
is jerking off in a corner or something.
He took cover behind the planks.
I don't know what to do here, guys. That's up to you.
I'm gonna check out the Breaking Bad theme.
I don't have that prepared.
This is actually very fitting.
Thank you. The Breaking Bad theme or what I'm currently...
Yeah.
Well,
Nelly
I'm
just
gonna
making
copy
meth.
Nelly down for an hour. I will make tools to make the flower go out of the man without problems. Actually,
What
I might actually
happened
have
to
that.
the what happened?
I have a herbalist thingy.
That's true. You can make herbalist tools. You can actually try and
I think
smoke
I
the
already
flower.
have that. Yeah, I
Smoke
already
the
have
flower,
that.
Kevin. Smoke it.
I'm gonna use the
You can
herbalist
do that.
tool to make the flower alive out of the man.
Okay. Because
Interesting way of putting
right
it.
now I'm just imagining both you and Erdog are just standing there and doing like fucking like the forest or 7 Days to Die, like crafting animation in nothingness, just like fucking hands twisting around duct tape and shit, going peek goop peek goop peek goop.
On top of that, I'm gonna use the intelligence thing.
The intelligence thing.
This
You
one.
mean your brain or?
Yes, literally.
That. Anyone else want to investigate the cleric? I mean, to be fair, Erdog and Arnos. Fucking Christ, why do you all have the same names?
It's
Erdog. Erdog.
You just can't speak.
Orphic is not here.
I have brain dyslexia. Okay.
That's just
Pemberton
dyslexia.
is a little bit silly.
You can't have dyslexia anywhere else.
No, my thoughts are written backwards. It's not my fault.
You know, fuck it. I'm going on the other side because I don't trust Kevin for very good and obvious reasons.
So
So you
within
go
ele-
to the openness of where the flower is.
within 11, you managed to.
Yeah, I don't have anything better to do. You are arguably a bit silly here.
There you go. I would say within 11, you managed to successfully extract the flower from this man.
I'm gonna put it in a jar.
Here we go again with your fucking jar. There you go. I dropped it into your thing.
It's not Kevin's fault that he can't pronounce J's.
Where did it actually go?
I'm
There it is. It's under
pronouncing
consumables.
J's, but I'm pronouncing the Norwegian J.
I know. There you go. Did I put any flavor text for that? No, perfect. It is mysterious. Arnos, would you like to give the old cleric a pat down?
Sure, tell me what to roll.
Investigation. Also, Orphic, in case it is unclear from before, I said it just now. The lights
60.
are coming from the yes, from the same kind. In case there's like any more people thinking corpses are pondering orbs around here.
Like, this is the reason I think this was a fucking orb.
I'm sorry.
it.
Yeah, it is really bright right now. It's just a token, yes. That's why I just rephrased it in case there was any confusion. Yeah, it really looks like an orb right now, I know. I posted a picture of the flower in the chat. Arnos, he has some very wet armor. With a 16, well,
I truly like it wet.
He was doing like the Mandalorian treatment. He was like sitting in that fountain for at least a while. So he's very wet socks. The meat is yes, precisely. You feel like if you shook him too hard, the meat would probably fall off his bones, like
That
ribs.
happens to most people.
Okay, stop trying to generalize me. I hate speaking. His
Could just
armor.
speak in German.
Well, then I would just sound more stupid somehow.
Yeah, that's so true.
Also feel like the enjoyment. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head in disappointment.
I should have a camera on. You're a disappointment.
I'm trying, okay? It's not my fault the fucking app doesn't work. Apparently.
By the way, Krabiton is prepared.
Well, I have my folder with notes. I didn't check Droid Cam that it got an update that made it not work. What was I saying? The armor he is wearing. Similar state of disrepair with your 16, you can tell that there's different kinds of wounds that caused this man's death. You would also be able to extrapolate 2 silver pieces from his purse and a ripped out notebook page, which I will drop into your inventory if the game allows me to do that.
No.
Did I put it in loot items? Did I put it in notes? Dragged it in there. I don't know if that actually allows you to see it. Let's see. Convert to enhanced journal, maybe? Oh, that didn't do shit. Configure ownership. All players. Observer. There you go. You should be able to read it now under journal loot ripped out journal page.
Yes, I am.
There you go.
I'm gonna sit like a 6-year-old.
I will analyze
and
this
start
page.
paint their flower in a book.
Sure. That sure is a flower that you're painting. Probably looks like the kind of thing I would draw in my art book when we had to draw flowers in class. Okay. I don't know. Do you have a sense of feeling through the hand? Well,
not through the mage hand, no, you don't.
You can sense your mage hand at least performing the action you're ordering it to do. The success is, well, Schrodinger's flower right now, but you know. You have successfully picked up a flower. Would you like me to move it into your inventory?
I'm good.
You could just, there you go.
Touch it, I dare you.
I mean, you can say that
you want
carrying
my
it just,
guard to put it in?
yeah, next to little action figure or some. Sure.
So
I shall leave the light inside the corpse room if you don't mind. Otherwise, we'll have to. Yeah, no. The flower is still glowing. It's just the light doesn't attach to the
I'm
token.
Do you want to bet that if you touch that flower directly, that you're just gonna fucking die?
I mean, that is up to you guys. You can feel free to investigate the flower. I don't know. Touch it, eat it, burn it, spit on it. I don't know.
He is standing in the corner, looking if this dude has anything of interest.
You can give me an investigation check.
If he'll run away from the flower.
I also really like the new Saka token. She just got back revived. No, there we go.
Move.
I didn't move her.
Oh, I made it.
Such a nice
Per
try,
round?
though.
Per
It's
round? 100.
Yeah, also everyone else also currently has access to the journal page. You can all feel free to read that, or I can put it into the chat depending on how you want to do it. Yes, ripped out journal page would be the one. While I try to get fucking thing going.
I am blind.
You might be.
I'm painting the flower beautifully, okay? Just like a 6-year-old.
I actually would have to look. I have my art book around here somewhere. I know I had to paint flowers, and it always looked
Why
like
is Yevi so overexposed?
you are the wrong person. Oh, you mean Orphic? I was about to say because you are the wrong person to complain about goddamn camera settings. Think he casts light on something around here. That's why.
On himself?
No, it's the hat.
Can you even do that? Don't you have to do it on an object?
That's technically a creature, I think. I don't think that's how it
Creature is not
works.
an object in D&D speech.
Well, if it's a creature, it's not an object.
I thought it was a plant.
No, we're talking about the magic hand.
Well, the mage hand's not anything really. It's just the extension of will combined through. It's like the Force. It's just some concentrated magic that's been solidified.
So probably not able to cast light on that. But you can obviously cast on a pebble and make the hand carry it.
I mean, mage hands tend to glow a bit, but they're not a light source. I'd say the mage hand would glow as much as the flower next to Kevin does.
Okay.
That would be the natural illumination of a mage hand. That's a good question. I don't know if... Oh,
No, I'm saying that the hand is an object. That's the problem. You're not that it's not like other thing. Well, it's not because it's a.
It's the tricky thing of it being able to exert force, but not necessarily being a physical entity. Yeah, but objects are made of atoms, and the mage hand isn't.
Okay. God damn it. Introduction reminders. Mage hand. Because the thing is, if it's.
If you want to be flexible with the rules, you can cast light on it. However, strictly speaking, mage hand is not an object by rules. Because it does not have the object keyword in its definition.
Yeah. I mean, literally, a pebble.
To be fair, there's not many.
You could make the mage hand hold an object that had cast light on it, but you cannot cast light on the mage hand itself.
That's what I was saying. Is that definitely works.
In the mage hand's hand, then you're golden.
I'm also just God fucking. I really need the goddamn wizards on speak all shit like this. Yeah, I'm just going to say for practical reason that a mage hand is neither an object nor a creature, but I am fine with you putting a glowing pebble somewhere on the hand and just letting it act as a torch. I don't mind that. It's just because, yeah, sure, whatever. You have a troll-sized cock ring and it's glowing and it's on the mage hand. I just don't want to nail myself down with saying the mage hand is an object because that's probably going to cause some sort of funny business at some point.
Oh yes.
There you go.
Because I can do certain things with certain objects.
I would say with that fuckery, an hour has passed. Urdok, you have finished creating your things and you're ready to start your math business.
Right, let's... do you want to get rid of this guy in here, seeing he's turned to a small pile of leaves?
I mean, he didn't take the uniform, so I guess he's just still there.
Oh, so he's like a bunch of leaves inside the uniform, like a mannequin.
Yes, that's what I was trying to specify. I'm sorry if that didn't come across.
No, I thought
So-
the entire thing was like
No,
made
no,
out
it-
of leaves.
no,
and
it
was
was
a
just like
cunning disguise.
No, it's just that he like turned into gotten leaves and
Okay.
sticks and branches. The uniform is
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay,
Yes.
anyways, let's roll this Arcana check with advantage.
correct.
And then, seeing as I did get a natural 20, even if the Arcana's check isn't that good, might I be able to derive something from it?
Probably.
Thank you. Just because I'm very surprised I got 25 on a tool usage roll, which is very funny. Anyways, rolling for advantage.
Yes.
I got a 19.
Let's go.
Not bad.
So
I know. Thank God for the advantage.
now, what you can tell with absolute certainty, despite not necessarily being a master of living materials, that this tree is far from being natural. You would assume that due to the size and presumed growing speed of what happened here, that it is probably connected to the tree that is currently spanning above you guys, that you entered the roots of, basically, the ones in the middle of the
Ooh.
forest.
Okay.
And you are fairly
I
certain.
have a question to attach to this.
Yes.
You know how I analyzed the stone and worked out it wasn't that old?
Yes.
How old's the tree?
It would,
Well,
unless you're
no,
going to go outside and start
with
like
that,
cutting down.
Jebby, I'd need to cut
forest.
the entire tree down
Yeah.
to see all the consecutive. And the rings on this root right here are going to be small because this is a relatively new growth. But the tree in general, because this is the thing, this is new, this is fresh, this is very young, bursting through. I'm wondering, especially given the fact that there's clearly some nature fuckery going on here. Maybe this fortress was here before the mega tree was, and some kind of spell got deeply, deeply out of hand.
You would be able with a 19. You're onto something at least. Since you would be able to see the different layers of the tree itself, and you can discern something from that. Not the total age of the tree, maybe, but you can definitely figure something out. So, what you gather from analyzing this and the fact
Yeah.
that the tree yelled at you, which isn't the first time, funny enough, that the tree yelled at you, collectively speaking.
Oh! Did it also scream when we killed the plant monster?
The plant monster?
Back in the swamp?
No.
Was that...
All the way back in Neunor Nebelcliff and Orphic talked the god, and yeah, that was fun.
The tree screamed.
Well, you're standing next to a tree, and yeah, it was a whole thing. You can tell that since the layers grow outwards from the inside of the thing, that the tree itself is definitely older than the facility down here. The new growth that you are specifically standing on right now obviously is newer than the facility since it broke through the facility walls. You can definitely tell by the way that the smaller rings, I guess, grow from the inside to the outside, that a noticeable transformation / evolvement / something has happened.
Is
There's
there any trace magic in the root? Any kind of like mutation caused by magic? Anything like that?
absolutely.
It's caused by some experimentation.
Yeah, this is in no way, shape, or form a natural occurrence. Like this forest is weird, of course, given.
Yeah, it's a magical forest, but this is on a different level.
It's not like someone like 500 years ago was going to walk through the forest and be like, oh yeah, the demon tree. That's normal.
So we're not dealing with a Pandora situation here.
No, you're not dealing with the average demon tree anymore.
Okay, why is
Not
Kevin
quite,
back in here?
but that's me.
Oh.
But it is a rather funnier actually.
Well, I'm gonna quickly just walk over here and open the little window.
Sure.
I'm gonna shout out to the guys out here. Trees magic. Been experiment on it some kind. My guess, this building is laboratory. We'll find more going deeper.
You
I
most
close my
certainly
little
do.
window and
It
go
is,
back to my
is
stuff.
actually on this funny note that I've found.
I was about to say, I would like to imagine that Arnos is the only one that has read the note.
Yeah,
I haven't found it note
Nobody's
yet, so
given
I'm
me the note.
just actively painting.
Someone gave me the note. I might know more.
Well, it is in the notes section of your thing, but I can also
haven't
just like
been handed it.
I can send. Wait, I can send it to you in DMs as well.
No, I mean in character
in
cry.
RP.
Well, in RP, if you would like to move to the journal section of your character sheet all the way to the right.
Cartoon, if you shut the fuck up.
Okay, hand me a copy of the note, or hand me the note proper.
I'm right beside. I will hand you the note as
What's
after
this?
you. Says it right here. There's some laboratory in the lower floors, and an ominous mention of a person or people with weird green eyes.
Told you. What does it? Don't like this.
What? Why would there be like the machine things? I mean, mayhaps.
Yeah, it's been a little bit more than a month.
Let's actually read this note now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, to specify more, it has been
Where
more
is
than
the
a month.
journal section?
Top right corner of your screen, right to the right of items.
Sheet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It should be in a character sheet, but it doesn't show up there.
All I've got is Nellie's notes.
Yeah, in the top right section where there's like also the playlist settings and stuff, is a little book for journal, and then there's a thing that's called loot, like a folder, and there should be ripped out journal page.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I've also sent it to you in your
What's
DMs.
1/4 of a strange plaque.
That's from back in the day. They're not important right now.
Month of Tillman. Did you lot find any corpses in desert?
Created, I would say.
No, older.
Well, that's a loaded question. That's a loaded question, I would say. I'll be right back.
Were there corpses in it? Old ones? That's not useful.
Huh? Non-conclusive. The research hasn't come back to us yet.
I mean, to be fair, you're carrying like... Yeah, you're carrying like 58 vials.
I didn't find out anything, so that's why we have sent it to research and development. Actually, no, it came back, didn't it?
I think something on it came back.
Well, we found out what it does to humans or creatures.
I think you determined it was some kind of not extraterrestrial, but extraplanetary burping soup, like
Try.
like in a mother, yes.
Can I do a regarding this note?
Yes.
I don't know whether it should be a nature or a history check, but their reference of great holes are secretly dug with earth pores ought to suffice, and things have learned to walk and crawl. Being a dwarf,
Yes.
I have a relative knowledge of things that live underground and dig large tunnels. I, of course, am one of them.
Yes.
Um,
Well, for you, it's
which
smaller
would
tunnels.
you prefer I use? A history or a nature check to see if I know what they might be referencing?
You, with your kind of knowledge, history, nature, but you could also use medical or religion.
I would prefer to use history because I get a better modifier on it, but
Sure.
part of me feels I should use nature.
You feel free to do what you want, and
I feel morally ambiguous about
No ammo.
what the fuck?
What do you?
I rolled a
What the fuck?
composite 24.
Yeah, wait. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because Discord just told me that my microphone isn't there anymore. That's a lie.
There you are.
Well, there are a lot of things to be afraid of, both above Earth and under the Earth. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, you guys, for example. Wouldn't be the first time that people have dug too deep and found things they didn't want to find. You can think of a handful of things that one might encounter. Starting from the top level down, ghouls, different kinds of underground living worms, underground cultures.
Yeah.
The Underdark, if you find an entire fucking thing of that, not a great time. Gnolls. Gnolls?
Moles, fucking
Oh,
moles,
moles. I'm
blind
sorry.
little bastards.
Well, those are not as dangerous yet.
A giant mole is very dangerous.
Could be goblins.
And if it's on your roof, that's
True.
that's something only Norwegians has
I
survived.
don't think it would be kobolds. Ghouls is an answer, but if they were digging for ghouls, why would they have them shipped in from the desert?
With your historical knowledge and specific knowledge of things to find a ground, this doesn't necessarily sound like we dug too deep and found a metaphorical balrog, and more like we were digging and we also fucked up.
It's more like they were digging. I wager they were digging for the roots of the tree to try and get to the heart of its magic, and found out that someone was digging in the opposite direction. That's what it sounds like to me. Like they've discovered something. They've discovered someone else who was digging through the underground, and they've then affected them in some fucked up way. And it's just like, hey, maybe these guys have the right idea. And proceeded to fucking go crazy on the rest of everyone else. They've discovered something underground. Anyway, I'm gonna pop my head out the window again and speak to everyone. They found something underground, living, not dead, and I don't like it.
I'm gonna yell to Orphic and ask if it's good over there.
Where's the other one gone?
I'm gonna pick up my shield and go to Orphic.
Yeah. Before you break up your little laboratory and all the research stuff, did anyone actually end up... No, I don't want to delete the document. Stop. Sorry, I wanted to delete the text on the screen. I'm not allowed to. Never mind. Did anyone want to research the flower again after Kevin bonked his head while trying to do that, or
I
are
mean,
you going
can
to...
bring it into my little lab if you want.
Retry it. I could love to do it. After painting the flower.
Sure.
I mean, I was going to say you can't smoke the flower. Maybe you should try.
You can try consuming your flower. You can try giving it to one of your many pets.
Herbalism or nature check then, or
you can do an arcana check, you can do a survival check, you can do a nature check, you can do a medical check, you can do a religion check.
Oh hell yeah!
Those things will get you different kinds of answers depending on...
Fuck.
Well...
Ooh, that's got a sting.
Good thing I'm very good with religion, okay?
Okay. I can tell you with confidence. I will get to that. You are a religious
Yes.
giant man.
Wrong religion, though.
Well, depends on how you look at things, honestly. It's not like you have specific knowledge of people using this exact flower for any kind of religious purposes, but you do feel some sort of very weird connection when looking at this plant. You're not sure why. The best way I can describe it is like, imagine you had like a very full like train station or airport, and in the distance you can see someone walking by that wears like a shirt of a band that you also know, and then he vanishes into the crowd again. That, but like for religious stuff. Yeah, it's like you have like a little like, oh, I think I know that, and then it's already gone again. Something like that. Hard to describe, but with a 9, that's sadly all you can get. Arcana. So you're looking at this plant, and your first thought is plants usually do not glow, at least not like this. Upon closer inspection and
Stop trying to work out if it's magic weed.
I would say yes, but only when you light it up. It has like a funny, like, you know, like tiny fireworks interaction. Usually you don't stumble into someone's like WeChat and the floor is just glowing bright. When you look at this flower, it is actually the image I made for this is very nice because it looks kind of spectral and ghostly. When you imagine when you would look at this flower just like from the corner of your eye just passing by and it wasn't glowing, it would almost be like see-through and probably easy to ignore. So it has a very eerie feeling about it. It's just like, if you wouldn't look at it, you wouldn't know it's actually there or just an illusion. It feels slightly out of this world. But it also has this very distinct energy of death about it. You would see with your Arcana skill that there is definitely some strong magic energy coming from this thing. You don't know if that's like something you can repurpose, something that gets set free if you somehow consume it in any way, shape, or form, if that's something you can like trade with someone. You just get a certain sense of importance from this thing while it's sitting there in your magical hand.
Let me just say, R&D can figure out it's later. I'm just gonna... Why is this still there? I have...
No, that is a helmet, I think.
Yes.
Actually, that might be a buckler.
Oh,
I'm not sure. It's a corpse I placed there at some point. You feel free to pick.
Also, did Fenrir find anything on the 2 bodies he checked?
Oh, wait, sorry. All the way in the beginning.
8, 13.
Similar results. Mangled bodies, different kinds of wounds. The gear is all very... it has seen some damage. Unless Fenrir is like visibly checking pockets for money. There's like nothing.
No, fairly loosely.
No, it's just...
like,
yeah.
Is the axe head actually there, for example?
Wait, I have to click on a different token to see that. Sure, one of them could have been carrying an axe.
Fenrir is gonna grab the axe head and bring it to me.
Sure. Oh yeah, also because I didn't feel like actually doing like 500 versions of the fucking tokens. These are all very visibly like Vesturan soldiers or like underlings in case it was like unclear. Sure. Then I will delete it from the map.
I'm gonna just hold the jar with the flower in it.
Okay. So are you building like a magic demon core? Like the thing.
Where did it fit? Where did that round go? Fuck's sake. There it is.
Okay. Oh, so it's not like you're trying to like transport it safely in between. You're trying to like make it small. Oh, okay. Because what I was thinking the Wait. I thought you were
If you
like
want
trying
to
to.
pestle and mortar it, I can do that.
I thought you were trying to like build your own demon core over here.
Sure. I'm gonna put I'm gonna sit on this chair right here. I'm gonna put the flower that Yevi is handing me. I'm gonna put the pestle there, and I'm gonna have mortar there, and then I'm gonna just tell Orphic, use your hand to use the mortar in this, the pestle in this mortar, and then I'm gonna fuck out of this room.
Some serious experimentation going on here.
I'm going to put a shield in front of the door, just in case.
Okay. So is the bird still in the room to like?
No. He is out with me.
Okay. So you are going to basically mortar and pistol crush down the plant.
One of them, not both.
Yeah, one of them. You can hear. How do I even describe that? Like a little bit like when you like a static charge kind of building up. You can feel like the hair raise on your hand a little bit. That kind of noise. I often get it because of my fucking arm hair. I always give myself electric shocks when I wear jackets. Little bit of a sippy sappy noise. And specifically a audible line of sighing. Like multiple voices in the distance sighing at the same time, very faintly.
When Orphic is done with the experiment, I'm gonna open the door and peek over the shield.
Okay, you would be able to see. I can open the door for you if you want to. Oh, never mind. Fucking Christ. You would
Christ
be able.
Is here?
Also, he's among
risen
the.
again?
Yeah, that's what they were doing down there.
Our Lord Christ is here.
You can see hovering above the pistol and mortar. I guess the mortar part of the pistol and mortar thing. I think. Above the little bowl, you can see a. How do I describe this? A little like spectral cloud, like a little bit of fog, I guess, faintly glowing, currently hovering above that.
I try to capture this in a jar. I did not leave it there.
Sure.
But I'm gonna move the shield and then just go in there and try to capture as much as I can of it.
Sure. When you walk in there, it is very, very slowly, almost like caressingly trying to interact with you specifically and trying to get towards your face. You can roll an insight check on that if you want to.
I still have the gas mask, by the way.
Yeah. No, I'm just. Yeah, you can roll me. You can roll me in either insight or religion check of what the fuck is going on here.
Religion it is. Fuck.
That's some spooky shit? Question mark? Maybe. It is a sight to behold. It is like the kind of thing like when the professors at the Bard College would like describe the this is your brain on drugs. This is the kind of thing they would describe. Oh, okay. Apparently someone paid attention to religion class. Piecing together. How far do I want to go here? I mean, to be fair, you guys have spent a lot of time trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with these things. Again, Bard College. Who knows what you guys are doing there? Religion class is apparently one of the subjects you actually paid attention to. There's a lot of different religions in this world, more in Vestura so than in Desali, as I've explained in my hundreds of pages of lore. there are different kinds of religions that honor the dead in different ways. Some of them believe that, there's an afterlife, which, given the fact that you've been to basically hell, who knows? Some of them are more in the kind of way that there's some sort of reincarnation. Some of them just want to feel safe with the thought that they know that the souls of their ancestors are still around watching over them in some way, shape, or form. You feel like there is definitely a connection of these weird flowers that seem to be not necessarily entirely rooted in this dimension or plane of existence, giving off this ghostly light and those weird sighing sounds. You're like trying to form a fucking diagram in your head, like corpses, ghostly, ghost flower, souls, sounds, trying to interact with human beings. There's something going on here. We can't piece it together quite yet, but there is certainly some connection happening here.
Are you telling me any of this?
He's just standing here smug. Like,
I'm just there, like, yeah, get in here.
just like, I got head while having religion class. That was a great time. The essential part here is that you can definitely tell that there's some connection, some intentional connection between the flowers, not shapeshifting, but like dimensionally unstable appearance, the ghostly light, the sighing sounds it made when it got crushed, and the fact that it's currently only appear to be growing on bodies or piles of corpses. And the fact that it was actively trying to get in contact with a living being.
I'm going to take the rest of the plant matter, if there's any, into another yard.
Yeah, you can see the plant has stopped glowing. The part that you crushed up.
Yeah, but
You have now a jar. You have
It's
now a
quite
jar
useful.
with glowing fog, and you have one that isn't.
How should I write this in the inventory?
Yeah, one crushed soulflower and a jar with soulflower essence. That should remind me of what I was doing there.
Okay. No, not that one.
Oops. Still waiting. Still waiting for someone just to fucking eat it in like 5 sessions because he forgot what it was. Or that. I have rules for all of that, don't worry about it. I know what you guys are doing. Well, the crushing part, I didn't expect that part specifically, but
I might have written essence wrong, but fuck it.
I would assume so.
And then I will ask Orphic to follow me. We're gonna clear the hole out. I'm gonna put the shield in front of me, like slowly go down there, with the round peeking over the shield, like very slightly.
I'll be back in a second.
Sure. Ready or not, shield cam engaged.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm just gonna.
Man, do you guys remember the corridor of death when you killed the vampire? That was fun. That's what she said. But yes, true.
Is there anything of like obvious interest in here? Alternate bush.
Other than the bush growing out of solid concrete, no.
Urlog probably want to watch this bush.
Oh my god, I'm fucking losing my mind.
Anything you want to do, Walk. I don't mean to cut you off over there. I'm sorry if there's currently
No,
not much.
I'm just fucking tired, dude.
I haven't. To be fair, I haven't slept last night either, but I also did not go to work, so it's fine.
Oh, like the last like half an hour, I'm pretty much just was disconnected.
Yeah,
At least my
because
brain
I literally decided, yes, I called in this morning, asked, hey, is our internet thing fixed? And they said, no. And I said, okay, I'm coming in tomorrow again. They said, yeah, okay. There's nothing for me to do at work right now. So I just spent some of my mobile work hours. I have like 20 of them left anyways. Yeah. But I have 20 plus overwork hours, so it's fine. I'm not doing nothing when I'm there. I'm doing things, but like it's not important enough for me to. I would like to think not important enough for me to come in. I can also just like not do that. Right, is anyone still left in the potential corridor of death? Oh, that's too hand. Sure, I can drag you somewhere else. Back into the main room it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly walk up.
Your camera?
You
I
can build
don't,
cover.
don't think I can drag your camera.
Oh.
I can just
I
drag you.
will. I assume I see what I see.
Yes, I have created again. I took great care to make these maps as interactable and interactive as possible with the new tools
I'm gonna
provided.
yell out. There's another glowy thing further up.
I know. I just don't choose this. Tell you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grab them.
Yes.
I want to do a little bit of perception down this hallway. Is there anything that I should be worried about? Anything that looks a little bit sketchy?
You give me a perception check.
I'll see.
I'm gonna do the same thing, the auto direction.
9.
9.
Actually.
Well,
Nine.
there's a pool of blood right in front of you. And also,
that-
even though, I mean, to be fair, you have grown up with a lot of dwarves, you can see that the make and design of this tunnel is a lot nicer than the one you're currently.
There's a nice tunnel.
It's a very nice tunnel, yes.
Hang on, I gotta leave my room.
And on the other side, we
Very
have
nice, and it looks like stone.
Kevin.
Literally runs.
Who's this stood next to me?
I think he's still standing next to
Who's
the
white
corpse
one?
of
Is
the
that
guy.
Faulkner?
Oh, yeah, a corpse guy.
No, the glowing one is Orphic right now.
Who's Orphic?
Yeah.
2 years.
I didn't
2
realize.
years, everybody.
I don't remember their fucking names.
Do you remember my name?
Where is the nice tunnel?
Where's the bird? What
The
am I
left
looking
side.
for?
Someone ping it. Yeah, it's Kev
Nice.
What else?
of Kilcreath.
Close enough.
Isn't
Close
it?
enough. Killish, but hey, we're
I thought it was
almost there.
Kilcreath. I prefer Kilcreath.
But yeah, your bird can very clearly see long wooden hallway, strongly used, probably some wagon tracks you can see in here. There is a tree growing out of one of the walls, and
Now that is some lovely masonry.
I think you can see the dead body at the end of the corridor. I'm
That's
not
good
sure.
quality. That is right.
Yes, Ram can see it.
Craftsmanship.
Mm.
That's what.
Actually, no, we can't see it because 60 feet. believe
Yeah,
it is.
I don't know how far. If you can see it, you can see it.
Actually, no, 60 feet and then no 60 feet, I believe it is. So yeah.
Yeah.
I believe. I don't remember.
And on the other side, Urdog, very very nice tunnel. Looks very well made.
I would like to do a stone check.
Stone check.
Stone check.
Sure.
I can't remember what I rolled last session to do it.
I think you used your tools, specifically your masonry tools.
My masonry tools. Where are my tools? I gotta have
No,
my
not tools.
tools.
Remember, you have a specific thing, like you have like an ability, like a feature or something. Wait,
Yeah, I gotta find it.
stone cunning.
Standard roll. Oh, that's right. Stone cutting doesn't work as a standard roll because you broke it. But it's so it's a history check related areas.
I can see I
Double
can
your
fix that.
proficiency bonus instead of your normal, so it's plus 16.
Wait, is this a door?
Yes, it's like a gate thingy. Don't-
Like
Yeah,
a
don't know.
vault door or like just a
Plus
gate?
Yeah, it's a gate. It's open.
No, is my proficiency bonus plus 10?
Efficiency is +4. So twice that would be 8.
No, wait, for intelligence.
Oh, your proficiency.
Look at my character sheet. I don't know which number I'm looking at because I've got so many pluses on this.
So
piece of
you are proficient in intelligence saving throws. Your intelligence bonus is +6. then you would add +4 for your proficiency, and then an additional +4 because it's stone cutting. So you would add a +14 in total.
That'll be all
Right.
automatic there.
Will it do that? No, because I need.
So
Huh?
you would roll a intelligence check and then add 8 to it.
Okay, so I'll just do a normal roll, and then we
Yes.
add it to whatever comes out.
Yes.
Yes.
I got
24. It's a very nice tunnel, and you would be able to tell that this is probably the most recent addition to this facility right now, at least on
Got
this
some
floor.
lovely basalt work down there, some excellent andesiting columns. Look
Hmm.
at that! Look at that plant fitting. That's lovely. That is carved
That
right
is-
into the core stone.
Yeah, that is maybe at least partially natural.
Oh, the skylight coming down. That is excellent interior light work there. There's some emitters in there to bounce the light around reflection. Can you? That's good. That I've seen that in a hold once up in Calduchroter. That was beautiful work for the agricultural sector. I want to see where this goes. Yeah, you basically. I'm just walking up and you can hear muttering of just that quality of stonework and the lack of carving lines in it. Very nice, but I'm just steadily
Give
walking
me
up
great
here and
fucking PTSD
Yeah,
from
well,
the other continent.
just love that.
Your Urdog is doing this and is
Great
slowly
lines,
walking in here.
Beautiful, beautiful lines. Oh, metalwork! Look at that.
Literally only thing here, but
These look like
Understandable.
ruins.
Urdock are going insane.
Just go over
Nice.
to
Is
it.
this a vine rack?
Wait, I have to switch back and forth. Yes.
I am gonna loot the wine rack.
Right, well, Kevin's getting pissed.
Sure. There would be. Wait, I have different things.
Well, you had two different types of wine. You had drinking wine, and then you had alcoholic wine.
I am not drinking this wine. I am simply looting it for resale.
Right.
Yeah, that's the drinking wine. Ooh.
There would be 3. Oops. There would be 3 bottles in the thing that seem to be unbroken and Don't mind her. She is fine.
What is the quality of this?
What do you mean the quality? Do you mean like how old the wine is or how good the bottles look?
Wine quality. Like, is it a good type of bottle or is it like unknown type
Here
of
we
bottle?
fucking go again. Chicken soup part 2 boogaloo. Well, I assume.
It is crunchy and it looks like Guinness.
Fuck off. I mean, it's like it's like not. It isn't like in a crystal decanter. It's just like a fairly normal looking wine bottle. There's some sort of label on it that has. Let me have to switch around between all of you guys. There's things happening here. Where's the fucking day is? What are you looking at? It's just an open gate. Well, yeah, it is. It is just for me to mark. I use those as like open gates. That's where Kevin is in the end of the thing. Back to Mr. Stoneman over here. What languages do you speak? You speak Common and Dwarvish. This wouldn't be something that is immediately apparent to you.
Well, I'm gonna have to point out a fail RP as these ruins are actually in Dwarvish.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to blame it on the pre-med asset.
-1 in the chat there, guys. -1 in the chat.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cancel Crybaton on social media.
I think one of these is actually just a Nordic rune.
Where do you think they got the Dwarvish ones
L
from?
ratio.
Yeah, and the other one's just a P. And that's just a pause symbol. Anyways, high
Right,
hand.
oh, yeah, good
But
color.
yeah.
What
These-
runes
Oh,
is Urdock looking at?
These ones.
Gold.
Actually, I mean, you would at least notice some of.
I can't
You would
see
Look at the
notice.
inlay of the
Your,
stonework here. Two perfectly
Foundry bug.
seamed.
Well, you would be able to at
Absolutely
least
gorgeous.
notice the
Like it
letters
were
because you do
painted,
speak Abyssal.
Like it were painted. Beautiful work.
So it's like looking at a word in a different language, and you can like make out the like the syllables and stuff, but you just when you put it together,
Oh.
it doesn't make sense.
Bollocks.
Oh hey, Urdok found the room. Hi.
Ah, these stairs were going down.
Yes.
That
Capital?
I
that
found more
was
floating blood.
I'm not gonna lie, Cry.
Mhm.
The triangles made me
Yes.
think this was getting higher.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I can see how you would think that.
Yeah, it's going off.
You have
That works, Kevin.
Yeah.
Capitan, would my
A head
The
fuck.
head fuck.
Oh, something's fucking my head.
The hand is
It's
tugging you
trying
off.
to get in me.
Okay, it's noted. I will wait. Which one are we looking
Too
at
late.
here?
I fucked with it. I'm gonna take
Ah,
out
I see.
my I'm taking out my little communication.
You are successful.
Or rather, my iRock 7.
Mhm.
Or my Google Pebble.
Yeah.
And I'm. Who else in the party has one?
I don't think anyone.
One of you guys has one because it's how I talked to you before.
Oh yeah, right. No,
It's
that
me.
would be Arnos.
Where is Arnos?
up
Next to
here
you?
while I was trying to ask Krybaton, these
Yes.
fucking runes that you're talking about,
pocket's
do I know?
vibrating.
Do I understand it with my fucking 18 different languages?
Same as with Orphic. You understand about half of those syllables. You have at least you know the language. It is infernal partly. You just don't know in which context those make sense together with the other ones. And even if you knew all of the words, you're not sure if you could make something out of it.
You say it was infernal?
Well, Orphic can read the abyssal part, and you can read the infernal part.
You could work it out together. if
Yeah,
you were.
I will
Yeah.
mutter what I can read, like audible. Who the fuck's retarded enough to put one word with infernal, one word with different one? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's even worse. Bruh. Okay, with a combined knowledge of infernal, abyssal, what the fuck is this, Krabiton? Tell us.
Well, what you can see, I'm.
Your
No, it says fucking salam alaikum.
your pocket's still vibrating, Walker. By the way.
I'm currently very focused. The pocket will vibrate
God.
for as long. I will just tell you, I have a 700 ping to my own server.
Yeah,
That's
I am. I
intriguing.
was about to ask
I'm
you about that.
noticing that.
God, I should have written
I
those
think my
things.
network.
gonna
the
that is how
port
you
on my
spell.
PC is dying.
Okay. Cry. I'm gonna make Fedrit sniff his way towards Arnost.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you need to sniff you away?
Because he doesn't have dark vision.
Shit, did I actually forgot? Okay, I can tell you in a second. There's a very specific thing that it says, and I wrote it down somewhere. I can't believe wasn't me.
This morning.
No, that just. Shit, what was the fourth one? I can tell you in a second exactly what it says. Just where's the last thing? Well, I just decided that this mural is partially damaged, so you don't know what the last one says. But well, I just forgot the fourth name. That's why I had it earlier, probably in the same fucking file we have the sound thing. What you can see is some sort of very ornamentalized depiction of a crucifix in a pyramid, or the other way around. You're not entirely sure how that works together. And on the ends of the crucify. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Of course I know what it is. So that's what I want to look it up. I wish my camera worked so I could. So you, imagine you have a. I will make a logo of that and I will post it in chat as soon as I finish the design process and would look at shit. Essentially, you have a crucifix and you have a pyramid interacting with each other, and on the ends of all of the edges of the crucifix are different names written down in both infernal and abyssal. And on the short ends of the crucifix are written down these three names. There you go. And on the long end, pointing upwards, is the
Damn.
that's what you got in Balkor, just different. And on the long end is the infernal word for fall.
I don't think there is a context.
Well, it's the actually I just realized we're still in this font music. That's why I said you'd recognize the like syllables and stuff, but that wouldn't make you understand why the fuck it's like arranged this way. There you go.
Rotan, do I recognize these fine tree names there that you posted?
You can give me a history or a religion check. As I try to find the fucking...
God wills it! God wills it!
I have to quickly, once again, one of the things I know I wrote it down, the
Oh
other
yeah,
thing.
you prepared it as you're currently...
No, it's in like script
asking
45 or something.
ChatGPT to make a backstory for all of them.
No, it's from when we were in the desert. The knowledge you're looking for was given to you when you were in the desert, and I have it in the script somewhere. I just need to figure out which fucking script it was. Maybe. Yes. Is it script 37 is just empty.
We're dealing with a very positive demon threat.
Is it 37? No, it's later than 37. 39 maybe?
Depends on how you look at it.
Nope, that's still when you guys wanted to go to the assassin village. Yeah. Is it really session 45? I have the fucking lore written down here somewhere. Nope. Hadidin, blah blah blah. Ah. That's what I named it. Okay. So the all was written on the long end of the crucifix at the top, yes. So religion, and to some degree, I guess, history. So these three names have similar associations as the ones in our real history, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense for you to put them together. I didn't want to make the whole thing up additionally. Are you holding it in the camera? Wait. Yes, but the triangle part the top part would be probably a bit lower, and the long part would be further up. Yeah, but the Sisyphus part is at the bottom, Prometheus and Lazarus are to the left and to the right, and the infernal word for all is at the top. So you would be somewhat familiar with the pseudo-historical figures of Lazarus, Sisyphus, and Prometheus, not unsimilar to our Greek pantheon. I don't know how far you guys are aware of those creatures / people. Different associations that go with that. Yeah, I know. That's honestly all I want to give you with that, because I feel like if I explain it to you, it points towards too much towards in the direction. But essentially, Walker, if you Google those names and like the Greek historical context, what you would find there is probably also what you would find if you looked in a Desali library after those names, basically. If that makes sense.
Okay.
And bottom is Sisyphus at the short end, Lazarus and Prometheus are to the left and to the right, and the infernal word for... Yes. And the infernal word for all is at the top. No, it's the right way. Well, I can read it for some
It
reason.
reverses it. Don't worry about
Ooh,
it.
smart. Yeah, yeah, basically like that. Also,
Just to reiterate, you said Greek, yeah?
I mean, Sisyphus and Prometheus are Greek. I don't remember if I think Lazarus was also Greek, but I don't remember.
Lazarus is an. There are two Lazarus. There's Lazarus as Greek and Lazarus as the
Bible.
Bible.
Nope. I mean
Or I
Bible
guess
one. Sorry,
Hebrew to be
I
very
mean
specific.
Hebrew.
But yeah.
I'm sorry. Lazarus was the Hebrew. Lazarus was the
Hebrew,
Hebrew one.
okay.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Hebrew Lazarus, Prometheus, and
It's a
Sisyphus.
homebrewn Lazarus, okay, after the origin.
Yeah, I homebrew my Lazarus to be Palestine specifically. Fuck you.
Yep.
That's my statement. Also, you would be able to tell, since I've now found my notes from a year ago, that the other, basically when you put your knowledge together, along the arms of the crucifix, you find a different ornamental, like, like ornamental text markings. Like when you have the 16th chapel or some shit, you have like those little, like those bands of text that like fly around the angels and like spell out different things. There's similar things to that, like wrapping around the crucifix, and they spell out. There you go. Which session did I find that in? Session 41. I had that. Yes. Yeah, on the sides of the pyramid, basically.
How successful is my raid cry?
Oh, I didn't read that. I'm sorry. Well, you are in the kitchen. I wouldn't eat anything from there. Are you investigating the kitchen? Is the question that I'm asking.
Yes.
Because you are standing next to a dead body, specifically. What noise was that? Okay, I'm just going to say, like, you kick. It seemed the fire appears to be on in the picture because I didn't find a kitchen without a burning fire, but you can ignore that part. No one has cooked here in a while, and probably for the better, because you wouldn't really want to use any of that.
So no quick meals.
No. The waitress in front of you, which I have so carefully placed there, seems to have collapsed on the ground, and even with the four, it is hard to miss. She's basically like she's leaning next to the thing she broke open. She has a backpack in one hand, and her hand like halfway in whatever food was in that thing before it went bad, and she has probably died to the big wound in her back. As you try to flip her over, you can't really discern anything more specific about that, but you do hear a low, like, thump sound as the backpack falls onto the ground, like a hollow thump, like something heavy hit the ground.
And I grab the backpack.
Yes.
And can I do a further check in the backpack?
You can do that, but there's also only one thing inside. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, I appreciate your artist's interpretation. I will try to make something that looks nice at some point.
Yes.
As I... What do you mean shit? It's very... I think my lore is interesting. And I... Oh.
Well,
Me...
which one of you wants to do a fucking detect magic?
You know what? Fuck it. Why I can?
Because
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie. You can keep talking about your
Nice.
runes all you want. I'm more concerned with the fucking glowing sarcophagi in front of us. I don't
Kevin,
know.
I put something to your inventory.
You watch too much Harry Potters?
Harry
And they will
Potter.
essentially
Well,
sniff its fate
okay.
towards Arnold the
Basically,
whole
just
time
throw
now.
on the Deathly Hallows.
First moment.
No, I
Hold on.
refuse. Okay, if that's the first thing you think of, I would like to retract my artistic statement and make it anything that looks not like something fucking J.K. Rowling created. I take offense to that. My world building is better than that hack.
Shush. I from first moment. Don't shut the fuck up. There's a moment of saucer.
Oh,
Why is there one
one?
fountain of water and one fountain of very inconspicuous brown liquid?
Are you sure that's water?
Well,
Could be
water
Quicksilver.
looking.
Yes, we send the magic-based hand that doesn't have any taste buds. What? I'm an artificer. I've got magic goggles.
It's glowing. It's glowing. Yeah, but also, is the hand also ghostly? Is it?
Well, it's not gonna be very invisible if it's fucking glowing.
I might
Yeah,
have the
but
wrong hand
but
then.
the ring is emitting lights.
So we can see a floating ring.
The hand I read
But
was
that
ghostly
kind
in
of is
appearance.
rather indicative of it being on a mage hand.
I found another thing that's floating.
Yeah.
That's...
I wager, Krabit, on everything in this room will be floating.
Shouldn't...
From
Oh
what
yeah,
I've seen,
no it
there's
is.
not been a single thing on this map that hasn't been floating.
Well, everything that you could not walk through obviously didn't float. It's just that some things,
The
for some
skeletons
reason...
is floating and left one is floating.
Your bloodstains are also floating.
Well, yeah, now they are. No.
This one is floating.
God fucking damn it. Yeah, see, that is why I switched my map making tool again
no.
for the third time now.
Oh,
Fenrir.
Now,
No, Fenrir. Sit.
now it works. Now it should be as it's supposed to be. Someone was trying to touch the sussy bathing pool.
Hand.
I mean, the mage hand is. I think it's a bad idea, but if Jeffy wants to touch it, Jeffy can touch it.
Okay. Are you like hanging your finger in it or? Oh, okay. You tell me. Hmm?
Don't worry about it.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one
Don't
with the
worry about
magic.
it.
You're the one with the magic hand.
I thought
Don't
you
worry
got
about
rid
it.
of those guys long before the desert.
Well, you see, they did. Just the funny moment was after us scrying did make them appear like they are in a coffin, all of them. They are arguably, weirdly enough, 3 coffins right here. It is a little bit of funny coincidence, but hey, you know, it's a coincidence.
Three
It
is
could
a-
never
Anyways,
be them.
Three is a very
Cry.
common number. Yes.
Can I do detect magic, please?
Yes.
No. Nelly, are you sure you want to?
Listen. I'm gonna do
What?
detect magic.
I can do
Or-
2 for free. possibly one person gets damaged, but
Okay,
or I get a temporary health.
exactly. I just do it
And
like this.
can't
Ta-da!
Artificer also do it for free? It just takes a full ass fucking.
And
Oh yeah, true enough. You could do ritual.
Just do ritual.
Okay, that was not me. I just want to reiterate
that was me. That's detect
Okay.
magic. That's the aura.
Could you do me a D100, pretty please?
Or isn't that
Yeah.
around you, not around the box that they put it on?
No, you
It
can
is.
place it.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be around you.
No, it doesn't matter.
It does.
It does.
technically.
Could you roll me
Tell
D100?
me hang on, I'm gonna read the rules.
Roll
if
the
these
D100.
idiots are gonna complain.
Always. It's kind of the point.
Detect magic.
It's not magic within 30 feet of you.
Well, there you go. It's within 30 feet of me.
Well, this is gonna be intriguing.
What kind of fucking Aloe room?
Public roll.
Oh.
Where's the D100? I don't have it.
Oh, you meant ale room. I forgot what kind of fucking app. Most of them are broken. Wait, let me.
1D100. 88.
No, that's me.
Oh, that was
Yes.
Kevin. I rolled 38. Why did Kevin roll a D100?
Because he's currently found the wine storage.
Oh.
There's a sizable amount of bottles left over that you are comfortable enough in saying that they're probably still sealed. I would say with an 88, you find like 15
15?
different 15 bottles. 38 as you cast your spell. It's a classic. Could you roll me a d6?
God damn it.
Your shoelaces will be untied. 1d6, please. That does not matter. Yeah, that part doesn't matter where it's placed. Just on the pyramid. Nelly, 1d6,
I've
pretty
actually done
please.
Oh, right, of course. Sorry, I didn't realize that was
I've actually done
Yeah,
a
that
little
was for
bit,
you. I don't know. You tell me. Are you puzzled by it?
1.
Whoop. You have spawned in a flump, which is currently
Yes! Flump!
I did
floating
that.
around.
How did I spawn in a flump? Explain this to me now, Magic Man. How did I spawn in a flump? What's the random magic table?
It's a funny anti.
There we go. I'm back. Yes.
Okay. So that tells us that this room is anti-magic.
Or at least it. Or at the very
We've used
least.
spells in the forest before and not had this happen.
There were.
This
There were.
exact thing has happened before.
This exact thing managed to blow up by a certain Kevin.
When?
Oh, no,
Was I
it's not
here
the
for
above.
this?
Yes.
Yeah, you were. It was the gases that Kevin decided that, you know what would be really funny? Throwing a fire spell into
Well,
it.
I just read that as a chemical reaction. That he
Well,
just shot
some-
a fireball at some like
some
Also that.
extra fun
Spark
that
gas.
happened on him and damaged me, for example,
Oh, I don't remember
was
that.
the aftermath of such wild magic. Essentially, some finesse areas or the magic sand triggers wild magic. I mean, arguably every time.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean,
It's
arguably
incredible how
Kevin,
much I just
Multiple
switched off.
fireballs.
Kevin Kevin is just a source of wild magic, to be fair, and that's how he got, and that's how he
Anyways,
sterilized his whole
Irrelevant
family.
of the flump or whatever it is now. I genuinely could not care any less.
Technically, I'm still a skeleton, I believe.
Also that.
Cool.
Someone of you. Also that.
So, did I detect any magic to stop these fucking goons
Yes.
rambling?
Holy shit, there's a lot of magic here.
Wow, okay, what kinds have we got?
Death.
I have to bring up my.
Yeah, you
Not
do have
wrong.
to bring it up. You're the DM, remember? It's kind of your
5e.
only job.
No, I always keep forgetting about kinds of magic. But there's names for that. Can you post me the spell?
No.
Okay. It's just a bunch of blankets, Kevin. Simple guide to schools of magic. Can you please post me so I know what exactly the thing does? I think it asks you for the schools of magic.
Oh, second, you bitch. This is why you should
I
have
have
some
this
cracked
bookmarked.
copies of the Dungeon Master's Handbook.
What, I have a normal copy of the player's handbook when I have Google.
Well, you know, funnily enough, that's not incredibly useful if you're the Dungeon Master.
Well, no, I'm the dungeon master. I don't need a book.
Well,
So that is no, that's what I thought. Faint aura, visible creature. School of magic, if any. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. So we have a lot of things actually. We have necromancy, we have abjuration, and we have a little bit of a little bit of enchantment. Mainly necromancy and abjuration.
okay. Erdoc's
And
gonna take his finger out. He's gonna lick it.
okay.
He's gonna put it in the air. They use necromancy in here. There's some abjuration going on and minor enchantment. My guessing is that whatever they were shipping
God.
in from desert is in those sarcophagi. They've attempted to bring them back by some means or some such, and they've got runes carved in to some degree to enhance the spell. My guess in those bodies down at end, part of the necromantic ritual. I'd wager that this is the research that they shouldn't have been doing, or rather should have been doing, but led to unforeseen circumstance. Anyways, I'm not opening them boxes. If it's fucking vampires, I don't want none of it.
King vampires.
Send the blue fucker in first.
Capital,
Mm-hmm.
have you given me a swarm symbiote against my will?
No, it's just information, right?
I think I gave that to all of you so you can read it. I didn't sneakily implant a symbiote into you.
Have you
It's
guys got?
currently
You got parasites. You got a tapeworm.
No,
Henry has it.
Henry has got tapeworm.
Yes.
The problem is that it's out on the outside, so you see it.
Yeah,
Wow.
you should get that dog fixed.
Let me just take a peek inside and see what's
I
in
don't-
there.
I don't think that those are actually that's not actually text. That's I mean it is text in the picture, but it's not meant to be actual runes. I'm sorry.
Just open
Lack
it
of assets.
slightly, and you can like take a little peek.
Oh, no.
Aye. Yes. Why?
What's going on here?
Open. Yeah, I could collapse the roof and seal it up. Wouldn't be too hard job. I'd have to start now, though. The runes of collapse are not easy to carve, and I need to take precautions to not bring down the rest of the facility. I can. I can use a combination of magic and stuff to bring down the entranceway and seal it, but it's going to take me a while in order to not make the entire fucking fortress collapse down around it. It's powerful magic. Yeah, same way I brought down the walls at the fortress that you took in the city. I just do the spell on a smaller scale. All right. I'll
Well,
start
you
working
see
on it.
that the magic thing about fine steed.
He's just babbling. What
Have,
does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?
have
What
I
does it mean?
ever seen this marking before?
Wait, which marking? You're saying next to the.
The one Yevi has drawn. Oh,
I'm
I'm standing on it.
Yes, probably no.
Well, you can roll me history check.
History.
History.
Hold it down, Yevi, putting it up to my face.
I mean, you have seen parts of it on the pyramid in the desert magic desert. Sorry, desert. Bleh.
Ah,
Desert.
it's all connected.
It is a desert magic.
It's all coming together.
So true.
Wait, do I not actually?
So does this building also live, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, there's literally plants in it. Arguably, there's living.
Not the way I meant.
But it is still true. No,
Ah,
no.
yes.
It's just 3 random coffins, coincidentally here. From the yeah. It could
Ever
be
thought about
any 3
opening
people.
those? Have you ever thought about opening those?
Look, it's actually not the 3 towers. It's Jim, Bob, and Tommy. Let's do it, okay, perfect.
It's the rest of the centaurs.
But I want a sample.
Plump is gone.
Kev, I'm daring you to just open up one of the coffins. Just a little bit of trolling.
Do you dare me? I mean, if you
I
just
dare you
go
to take
behind
a
this,
peek. I dare you to take a peek in the middle one. Well, what you will get in return for doing?
I have a better idea. How about we all go behind this door?
It's not a door.
Or if you call the come
I have a
behind the door.
I have a genius idea. Kevin, do you have rope?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yes. Do you still have the skull?
Skull?
Yeah.
Wonder where this is going.
Well, first off, if Arnos moves behind there, I'm gonna put down the shield, and then we have cover, and then I'm gonna give rope to hand.
Actually, while we've been trolling.
Like in an attempt to keep it shut?
No, we're gonna drag it over.
Oh,
in
to
front of the-
I see. I mean, that should be possible, yeah. Okay, sure. You can do that.
Orphic should probably move behind me, and Arnos should probably go where Orphic is.
I see another hallway of that happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a lookout if the Balrog is coming from the other direction.
I foresee a lot of things.
You see, that's what the Ram is doing.
What I'm seeing right now is just the only way you guys can fight vampires is like it's the fucking thermophiles. Apparently, the thing where the 300 Spartan fought, like the thermophiles. Like the
I'm happy that shooting
You mean
with my
Thermopylae?
rifle requires literally just.
I
Is
would
this
assume
case
it,
up
yeah,
or
it's
down?
probably so different.
Line of
It
sight.
goes up.
So Orphic is above me.
Yes.
You can see over me, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I see
You
the German.
see, we are very tall people. I have to ask. I know, that's why I said we are.
You are all very tall. That's true.
Erdog and Arnos, they're small people at this point.
Comparatively, yes.
I am average, and well, Erdog's a dwarf.
Erdog is tall for a dwarf. Okay. You are all very tall.
2 meters and 27. Hell yeah. I think I'm 2.5 or something like that. Very tall. Bonking doors all the time.
True. So I assume you guys are trying to.
How half of
I
our
can't
parties
place
are
the
started.
shield, but there's a shield there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Big hand. There we go. Shield.
Could all of you?
Oh, if you roll initiative, the enemies are
I
spawning
can see
right
it
beside
happening.
us.
No.
No, I don't think you did.
No, I actually did to some degree. Again, I took,
Don't let this man fool you. He's improv.
didn't anticipate the let's say order of things in which were going to happen, but I anticipated the single parts of it. Let's see.
Perfect.
Let me.
Control Alt B.
I have prepared a song that's
Restart
just.
your graphic driver.
I've actually completely forgotten to turn off the music.
The music is good.
I didn't trust your decisions there on the music, man.
It will.
Well,
I've got classical music playing right now.
Yeah, it's very nice. I have a song queued up. It's called Kentucky Meat Shower.
Oh dear.
Same game. Are you all ready? Well, would you please all? Sure. Once you're in, could you please all roll me a strength check to pull open the lid?
Well, I'm not pulling the lid. I'm making sure that if something comes out of there trying to assault us, I'm shooting the head off.
Anyways, I should be doing my thing. I shouldn't be
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, you might get a new person under you.
What is happening?
Touchdown. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Walker, your ping is back to like normal, or what you would expect.
Don't worry about it.
I can't even see ping anymore. It's just gone.
What?
It has
You have 24 right now.
150 at general. I think touchdown is the mute.
shit.
What are you trying to do?
That was an arcane roll with advantage using the Smith's tools for the rune to collapse the door if I need to, but I fucked it up a bit, so it's going to take longer.
Okay.
Don't worry. If needed, I will do violent action to the doorway.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit longer on the door. Stone's not pliable. Needs longer for rune to carve. Ergo, very well made doorway. Not like that shite back in city.
So, are you guys ready to roll me a strength check?
Well, I assume that is
All of us.
Orphic's hand.
Well, whoever is pulling on the thing.
It's
Oh,
hand.
that's
I assume the hand is assistant, isn't it? Oh, right. Okay.
well, Kevin is a very strong and independent man.
Not today.
Well, case in point, someone is pulling on the thing. I assume the hand is helping with that. Oh, never mind. It's the other hand that isn't as strong. So
Fenrir will assist.
sure.
Because I need
mean-
it.
I mean, there's nothing stopping us not to try again.
That is true.
Try again will like include Fenrir's abilities to drag things. He's very good at it. I'm not apparently.
Kevin, you lost your strength.
What the fuck?
Your muscles have actually been like inflated
Jesus
balloons
Christ.
all the time.
You're all just fucking tumbling down the stairs.
Fucking moron.
This is.
Murdoch, we need you.
God, you're the worst kind of grave
No.
robbers.
Busy.
I'm literally ready with a gun. I'm not even fucking coach. Well, try again then, boys. Or what is the nat one gonna cost?
Okay, I'm going to say
Broken his arm.
you spend a reasonable amount of time trying to pull off this thing, and with your combined might and wits, you manage to pull hard enough on the rope to make the top of the coffin fall down on the ground with a heavy thump. And for now, nothing is happening.
I'll peek over the shield. Like.
You bastards didn't bother waiting longer.
Mm-hmm.
While it's doing that, I'm still going to peek over shield.
Actually, very quickly, Kapitan.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see inside of this room from the top here?
Okay. I said height is 5 meters. So I'm not going to get my fucking Pythagoras triangle out.
Yeah, just because technically I see inside, but just,
Yeah.
yes.
If it's 5 meters up there, that depends on how big the door is. If it's
No, I said the door.
if I can't, then I will go prone, so I still get like a line of sight.
You can see the coffin, but you can't like see if there's something like on the bottom of the coffin from where you are.
Okay.
Well, it's rummaging around. It's not like you can feel the resistance, but
I don't think so.
grappling hook? No. Someone can do catch?
I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie, guys, I don't like this music.
Nelly, it's completely fine. Carpenter would never do something evil to us ever.
Listen, Chevy, if you give me another hour, I can make you a grappling hook. Okay,
We'll just be camping on it.
So I don't have a hook. I have something I can do catch. Fenrir.
fucking Kevin is going to build a fucking super fob in the doorway.
What do you want the trident to do? Not
Yeah.
very.
You know,
Oh, you want a heavy weapon? What do you want? Oh. A barbed arrow should be able to do that. I don't have arrows.
I wouldn't advise this course of action. I just don't think shooting an arrow into the glowing death. You're shooting a barbed arrow in there. What are you doing then? Okay, well,
Yeah.
that-
Yeah, the difference.
listen. It's honestly, to the thing inside the box, it's probably not going to make much difference whether you stab it or shoot it.
You know what? I will solve our problem. First off, I'm throwing a card out.
Oh no.
Deck of illusions.
Gonna go well. Let's see
Yay.
what card you draw.
There we go. Wait. Huh?
Thank you, Kevin, for your contribution.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's probably meat hook back in the kitchen.
You probably have like the what's the hook part of like a fishing rod, I guess, for some reason. I think that could be in a component pouch.
But I'm still throwing out the illusion card. I just had to think.
Oh.
Yes.
Uh,
I don't think that's gonna hook into anything. Wait, how many cards are these cards again? It's a
in the deck, 20 cards, 34 cards. So just roll 1d34.
34, you said?
Yes.
I think 3 is already used. Okay, 33.
Just realized that there aren't any things on that. Wait. Can't use it like that. I still have to Google it. Congrats, you spawn a kobold.
Yay.
Okay, next trick is a bag of tricks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw him into the open coffin.
Okay. Can you roll me a dex check for that?
Master.
Going to cleave whatever's in there like in half with the playing card. You definitely strike.
What?
Like a dex check to throw the card or whatever it is, or whatever you pull out of there into the coffin.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to find it. I forgot where it is.
Man, if I just known it's that easy to scale, you guys.
I mean, no one ever said it would be hard.
You just have to have the number
I
3.
didn't give
we're,
you
we're like Valve employees. See number
Yeah.
3, immediate scared.
text. Well,
Uh,
it's going over there somewhere.
Actually, in these coffins, it's like Half-Life 3, Portal 3, and
there's
Left
a
4 Dead
D8.
3.
What do you want to spawn from that? I would like a 1d8. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Okay. Okay. Wait. So this pops down. Trying to remember. Do those things? They do what you say, right?
They follow my orders, in a sense.
Sure. You can command. No, it's a giant elk. Specifically.
I will tell it
Mm-hmm.
to drag up whatever is in the coffin.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking silly.
So, the giant elk is going to very carefully move over to this coffin, and it is going to
Don't worry about that.
It will
Don't worry.
attempt at doing such things.
It is very carefully going to angle its antlers somehow and try to rummage around inside the coffin. It is going to very skillfully insert its antlers into the coffin, and in a swift motion it is going to pull up nothing.
Uh-huh. Another not success.
I'm not saying
One
it
of
was a
these
successful, I'm
skeletons were
saying
supposed to be inside that. Yes, since there's
Yeah,
nothing there,
it
I
is,
will ask.
it is a very good point. If only
Also,
we had
it's
like
not a fucking crow.
if only you had like a bird that could specifically.
Raven will fly in here in super speed. I don't remember what speed it has.
Do I
like
not
45
have-
is? 40.
Oh yeah, that is actually. There you go.
I will land on the coffin and see what's inside.
Crowd has activated the sussy music.
So, your crow, through which you can see, which is
It's a
very
raven.
useful. I don't give a shit. To look in things that you can't
Actually,
see
it's
from
a
where you
duck.
are.
Get your fucking shit
I
on.
updated the picture. You are very confident that this coffin is empty,
How could you?
except for some dried blood.
Time to open up. At this point, I'm gonna take up my shield. I I don't know how strong the giant elk is, but with the help,
It's
It does have a 19 in strength.
okay, I will go back and I'll tell the elk take down the left one then.
It has half as much HP as fucking Orphic. Which one? Which one? This one?
Left
Not
one.
the elk.
You know, if I had Benny here, I'd just send him in. He's busy running the mine.
Good boy.
This is why I went
Yo.
in to help him.
Taking similar long time as you guys to open up this fucking coffin, the elk and the bird realize that this one is empty as well.
Well, then I will help the elk push off this one this time.
Sure, I'm going to say you managed to do that. Also empty.
I will push the
Hey,
skeleton.
Are you gonna call out to us that they're empty, Kevin?
Yes, it's empty. And I'm
I'm
going to
gonna stop
immediately push one of the
carving.
skeletons.
I'm gonna stop carving and shouting. What do you mean it's empty?
The coffin is empty. And then I'm gonna hold one of the bones of the skeletons.
There are some bones around, yes.
Yep. Yep.
It would be funny if it was just like an assassin
We
like
need to
hanging
get back
from
to main entrance.
the fucking ceiling or
I'm
something.
just gonna dig through the skeleton to see if there's anything else than bones and human remains. Or humanoid remains.
Human remains. No, there's like a little altar thingy beneath the bones and
This is
the plants and shit. But
bad.
An altar, you say?
This ritual wasn't finished. Something else ruined this room. Jesus
Well, I
Christ,
don't know
Kevin.
fuck all about
You've got
altars.
to get rid of these dice. These are bad dice.
How are you gonna get you this low?
Well, I will tell Ran and
You
the
fucking
elk
suck.
to go to the entrance there.
wait. Which one? Jesus Christ. Okay. Elk on the move. Zoom.
Go well.
To the entrance on the other side.
So does
and
it have night? Does it have vision? Can it see?
I can give it vision. Give me a second. Token. Vision.
Does it have vision?
Vision
It can't tell us
enabled.
anything anyway, but can it?
Um,
Is it able to see where the fuck it's going?
yes.
Well, this was a waste of time. Let's go to the scary flower then.
Are you going to leave the kobold there?
I can't move it, remember?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, someone's going to be confused. Because that's not how the spell works. We just forgot about it last time. That's why the succubus is currently bugged out and still hanging above the bridge. We established that in-lore the spell just broke and didn't work as intended. And now there's just a succubus with a hard hat watching over the bridge to be built.
Raven will fly all the way into the door-looking thing. And I'm gonna herbalize this flower into another jar.
Mm-hmm.
Orphic, do you want to do anything about that other flower, or shall I take that one also in? And I take the both of these flowers.
And you do that.
Right, well, I'm striking the ruin I was crafting, and I'll get the fuck out of here.
And I am up to
I don't want
4
anything
of
to do
those,
with
right?
fucking necromancy. That's bad business and undwarven magic. My little dwarven legs are powering up this stairs.
Gonna put Raven on my head and tell the elk to come in as well.
Why the fuck are you guys going further in?
Elf?
You guys notice the blood chef?
The blood what now?
Blood chef.
There's a blood chef. There is a blood chef, that is correct.
Please God tell me he's not standing up.
Oh, you will.
Kevin, did you search any of the rooms over here?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's where I found a bottle of wine.
I see. Because there's 3 doors and I can only see into one of them.
Just out of interest, who of you has the ambient sound on?
Me?
I have.
Okay.
I like the banking sound.
Okay, I might
That's
not have
sure.
the ambient up loud enough.
I actually do not hear them much.
I thought it was someone banging on the fucking
Hang
door
on.
in front of us.
I do
Is the
wonder.
elk afraid of coming in since it's not coming in?
Oh, you said elk. I thought you said elf. You can actually in-game just walk closer to the door. It should get louder.
I'm gonna move the shield over
No,
there.
I can't really hear a heartbeat.
Probably because you're in a completely wrong place.
Banging on the door and some incredibly suspicious the sounds in the back there.
Hang on. Who's hammering on the door?
demonic screeching and banging on the door. I see this scene here in Scary Movie somewhere.
Listen, guys, I'm just.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the hand to open the
All
door.
I'm saying, guys, is I'm just gonna wait.
I am
up here.
filed right here.
Cry.
Hold up.
Can I quickly check these
Hmm.
stores? These stairs? I'm gonna mute Jevy in a second. Do these stairs go up or down?
Those go down. So this
Right,
is
well,
further
I'm
down
just
than
gonna,
this.
I'm gonna build one of my little fortifications up at the top of the
Mhm.
stairs here and sit firmly behind that.
Okay.
And
Also-
I'm just preemptively gonna summon my Eldritch Cannon to sit here with me. I just meant that you need to stop talking.
I did actually mix that myself.
I'm gonna ready an attack.
Where is he? Where's the cannon? There he is.
Hold up.
Why can't I summon him? Hang on, I need to go through the character sheet. Features.
Remember, you have a different actor for your cannon itself.
Yeah, I know. I can't put it down. I don't know what's going on. It's not
Occupado.
working for me.
Wait, I can drag it into the thing for you. Where
Did
are you?
update his token?
Ah, shit. No, I haven't. Sorry.
You know what? Before we open,
Bad DM.
I want to do something very quickly.
Are you going to tie a rope again?
Not this time. I'm gonna tie a noose against all of your possible shenanigans here.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use a little bit of meditation because that is how my fucking spells work. And I will remove you and put on. Where did you go, you little bitch? Was it you? Yes, it was. I will cast with ritual
Mhm.
on as many as I can with just being rituals.
Mm-hmm.
Gentle response. Oh,
What does
repose.
that
My
do?
bad. Repose. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that does, but I'm fine
Gentle
with it.
repose makes essentially corpses that can't decompose and let me see.
Oh, right. It's the one that like prevents you
I
from
can't become
disappearing.
undead, so they can be resurrected in the sense of like with
That's a
necromancy.
good spell.
Oh, you casting it on the guys around you.
I just noticed there was a bit of an eerie amount of them, so I just want to make sure that we aren't getting a lot of dead
Well, I
men
assumed you
walking.
could just blast them to death anyway, so I'm...
I
Not
mean,
to-
true, but I don't want to take the chance that suddenly all of them have fireball or something.
is that a spell walker?
That is indeed a spell, a level
Second
1.
level.
Actually, second level.
It was it second or first? So let me quickly double check my rule sheet for that. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum.
So do please tell me how many dice I need to throw around.
Dum-dum. It's that would be 40-10, please.
40-10. Alright.
Yes. As I open my two tables.
So it was a 4, 5, 6, and a 7.
4, 5, 6, and a 7. Did you?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Almost a fucking straight. Dang.
Well, in those status, you can get it.
Fair enough.
Oops.
Not
And for which I have to write something down.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
No.
No.
Otherwise, how would clerics do it?
Spirit Dying is necromancy.
Spare dying is indeed a necromancy. Cure wounds is an
I think
evocation.
that is like one of 3 necromancy healing
You're
spells.
fucking, you're schizo posting there, Jevy.
But clerics do use necromancy though, Nelly.
There we go.
I have a fair bit of necromancy spells.
I mean, it depends on your pantheon, but
Ah.
if we were using the actual 5D rulebook, you wouldn't be allowed to do that.
No, you can. 5D spell lists as cleric do gives you necromancer.
Yeah, I think there's just like sometimes certain domains that don't like them. Then you
There
don't
are
get them,
certain
but-
domains that kind of
or like
Of
specify
course,
like a preferred
depending on
thing.
Pantheon in RP sense, yes, you probably shouldn't because they are seen as frowned upon. In my case, it isn't. So,
Damn.
In fact, it's supported.
arguably, yes.
Crazy.
Oh, I have
When it
written.
fits the narrative of my
Anyways, I'm just gonna wait here
big boss man.
with prepared weapon systems and fortifications in place to shoot whatever you release from that door.
So,
I'm
never
is
currently...
there anything I should be worried about? Rollings or
Well, more or less, but I have written that down. Nothing that's happening right now.
okay, noted.
I have a spell ready to shoot the first thing that looks hostile at us.
Let me just see. Is there anything other rituals I can do while we're preparing? By the way, you don't have to worry about this spell going out today. No, it's 10 days.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, actually, wait. Let me quickly do something here before I forget about that. Oh, sorry, that's not supposed to be from you. But that works. Walker, can you roll me a d10?
Of course I can. That is not a 10. This is a 10. 9.
Your pocket is vibrating.
What's been the phone again?
Pocket vibrator.
I mean, I'm just saying that's a free vibrator.
Actually,
That would be really weird. My pockets are probably on the outside of my arm. know what? Sure. I noticed the vibration this time. I answer the phone.
Phone?
Yeah, the brick.
Yeah, the
bolt.
rock.
It's not a phone.
You can hear very cut off due to the interference. Captain Nugua screaming something around smoke, fire, giant, fuck, and then it cuts off.
They was burning another city then.
And the fire here.
I mean, it's not the first city they burned
Oh,
down. Could
well,
be.
wait. Listen. Because I imagine that came through on my phone as well.
I mean, it is always on speaker.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the rock isn't necessarily like on fucking silent mode.
No.
Evidently not.
You will be within the hearing distance of Arnost.
She was very loud about it.
I just have a horrible feeling that the forest might be on fire outside.
Fine.
I can
Forest?
go look. I can go look and leave the Eldritch Cannon here on auto fire.
You can make a perception check if you smell smoke.
I'll do that.
There is no.
I just
smoke.
make Fenrir do that.
Can I roll, obliviousness? Because
No.
Sure, you can make a constitution check to calm yourself.
I rolled an 8. Probably don't notice anything.
The cannon also can't also smell.
I feel.
Oh wait, did I
rather
just roll?
safe.
I rolled as the cannon. Sorry.
Cannon doesn't have a nose.
Would I be standing this close to the door if I didn't feel safe? Considering how far I'm standing from the door,
I rolled even
probably not.
worse. Yeah, I've got a cold.
Why are you going? Just send Fenrir.
You would check on Captain Nugua.
Yeah, why are you going over there?
That's very thoughtful.
I see. Well, I can. Wait, no.
I'll be looking towards your general direction, and if I see an explosion, I'll just shrug and say, "Yeah, you're dead."
I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
You're going to.
no,
You're
no,
going
no.
to cast.
Before you do,
Hmm.
I'm gonna use my meditation again to get revivify.
But imagine if Orphic died in the fucking
You did not say
goddamn
that
beer
too early.
storage room. What a
I
way to
thought it was
go out.
ale storage, but I guess.
Hmm. Yeah. I think, but I keep forgetting the fucking scrying rules. When
Where did Jimmy go?
In the ale room.
He went
Okay,
to-
okay. If I hear a loud pang,
yeah.
you know what happened.
Where's Captain Nugua? Captain Nugua should be under Desani. There we go. So I roll the wisdom check and then I subtract your thing. Shooby dooby doo. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. That's you.
Oh damn.
That's you. That is you rolling. I
Yes,
mean,
Orphic is saving his.
you are pretty familiar with the target, so it's not like.
Likeness.
Well, it's just that you know what she looks like, but you have first-hand knowledge. It's not like she's resisting it. It's fine. It's 18 anyway, so she's way under
Do
that.
they-
You sit down with your Astralis, I assume, across your lap, and as the door creaks open and Lyra kind of very carefully toes, tippy tappy toes, inside the ale storage. Cramps herself down next to you and pulls out a mirror and says, "The places you keep calling me to keep getting worse and fucking worse, I'm telling you." "Yes, under a cursed tree." Well, I didn't ask it, but it's not like it's giving off good vibes. Yeah, she holds the mirror into your face. And your vision gets pulled not that far away. I mean, out of the forest, further up towards Rubor Khan. And you can see a flash of Captain Nugua, who is currently standing on top the deck of the Falling Star, both axes out. A lot of fire happening. Ships in front of her and behind her are currently burning and actively being incinerated. And she is, while giving her remaining crew orders and yelling at everything around her, in front of her you can see a enormous thing, creature, humanoid-like shape made out of smoke and fire that is currently wreaking havoc upon the fleet of airships. Oh yeah,
How blown up is Orden's body? For just don't open the door 7 times.
uh, oh yeah, no, if it's through a stress, it's fine. Then it's just a D10 if it works. But
Oh.
since I can't really unscry the thing, but can't unfoot the well, works
It works
anyway.
perfect fine.
Yeah, so that is what Nagu is currently doing. She's going through it.
So, all right.
Yeah, fire monsters doesn't seem
Most-
to be.
Most
Unless it's a
common
fire
army.
giant.
Nah, it isn't.
I don't think they are that big.
Ah,
I am the blur master now. Yeah, I'm back
have
now.
you ever seen a fire giant, Kevin? I haven't. That means that they don't
I
exist.
mean, I showed how some knowledge of giants.
Yeah,
I
but
might
look,
have
they are,
seen one,
it's a,
but
it's a myth. It's a myth. We haven't seen it. That means it doesn't exist. Yo. Yeah, it is. I also have demonic screeching. Some few occasional times.
I will tell the elk to stand beside me.
Okay. Zhu.
Ugh.
Was trying
The
to.
elk is 3x3?
It's a giant elk.
Damn.
I was trying to find a
Look
picture of what
open,
you are
but-
seeing, but I have a very clear visual in mind. I will send you one as soon as I find it. I am ready.
I'm ready.
Guns ready.
So I assume.
Oh, boys, we did what we could. Let's go home.
I was
Time
going
to
to ask
extract.
about it. Has anyone actually looked at a door before?
I mean, I'm looking at it.
We did look at it several times. Yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Would anyone like to roll like a perception or investigation check?
Okay, you have
I'm
glasses. You should do it. You should be able to. Actually, with
Yeah,
your
check.
dice, you might actually just get one.
Perception.
Don't do it.
Oh no,
Um,
he managed.
Throw an investigation on top of that.
You successfully deceived the door. Congratulations.
Oh wait.
You fucking retards. First of all, wrong creature. Second of all, wrong skill.
But I'm watching through round.
I could probably
Oh,
do better from up here with a pair of binoculars.
man, you really are
Likely.
my special little boy. Okay.
Oh yeah, look,
So-
hold on. Okay. Kevin, I'll assist you with my great expertise. So. What
I-
the fuck?
I was having such a great time in my audio. Like, I have 600 euros worth of audio editing software, none of which worked, so I went back to my movie editing software and made it in there.
Let's. Yeah. The banging. I know. We are doing a perception check.
So,
Does a 20 work for you, mate?
of course it does. You can see some very obvious things. So,
Oh my
first of all,
God,
this is
door
a
shut.
incredibly massive door. I can turn it a little bit down if you guys want to.
No, I can turn mine
It's
down.
completely fine.
Also that. Very massive door, steel, stone, all kinds of protective. It is about as secure as you would imagine a door to a secret underground facility to be. Let's put it that way. The main thing is that you can see that immediately jump into your eye that in the middle of that door there's two hexagonal shaped indentations. Next to the big wheel that you spin the part to open it. The left side of that, in the left hole, basically, you can see there's some sort of shape in there, which appears to be burned and partially molten. And partially fused into that molten thing, you can see the hand of the cook that is currently dead on the ground next to the door. The other one would be empty. Kevin, would you like me to roll an intelligence check, or have you put 1 and 1 together on your own?
I have put 1 and 1 together.
which is why I said I
My
expected you
question
guys.
is Arnost informing him about the details here?
I would fucking hope that
Yes,
even you could see that.
I will pull out
I will
a
point.
piece of, I
have
assume it's a
this.
metal.
It's stone, but yes.
Yes, and I will ask Arnost, does this fit? As I pull it out.
Does it fit?
It would be fitting perfectly, yes. It seems pretty
Alright.
great.
It would, but give me uno momentum.
Yeah. Love that Kevin fucking did the side quest before we even went to the door. Sometimes like,
he did.
I was raiding for food and found a hexagonal plate.
You actually got the flex tape.
How heavy is it?
the key.
The plate, yes.
Can't see me, but I'm trying to as guesstimate. I would say like 400 gram, 500 gram maybe.
I will tell Yevi's hand.
I mean, what is that? 10 pounds is 5 kilograms, so that should be fine.
Okay. Can your hand do this thing? Do it.
So,
There it begins.
there it begins. So, you very carefully insert the key into the opening, the keyhole, and your hand reaches towards the pneumatic wheel and very carefully opens the door. You can see the corpse of the cook who evidently tried to keep the door closed at the cost of his life being scraped away across the ground. And you guys are confronted with,
Vision.
well, let's say I couldn't really find a token that fits perfectly what I'm about to describe, but I think I did pretty well. You can see a roiling mass of flesh and meat that is currently forming a wall in your way. Half rotten and nearly indistinguishable arms, like trying to reach out for you, faces with mouths that are partly grown shut, yelling at you and begging for salvation.
I
Currently
find that
blocking
to
your
be
path.
very hostile.
I don't know what you mean. That would be correct.
Hey, Nelly.
You know, Kevin, given
Does
the
it
look at this
hit?
thing, I don't think you can make it any sicker than it already is.
That is the spell I was prepared to utilize, so that is the spell I'm using.
You may have fucked up.
A 13 does hit.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm. You can do that, yes.
I would like a constitution save.
I do love horrific creatures behind doors.
Thank you.
I love how Walker's camera glitch out. It makes the horror experience
it's
so much better.
It's his 4 more billion ping.
That is a 12 plus a... That
I
it
know
does
exactly
not
why
pass.
as well.
It doesn't pass, I said. It doesn't pass, you blitz stings. So you would get a free action. And in terms of the Ray of Sickness... what does the Ray of Sickness do again?
It poisons you.
I'll actually
It would be immune to that.
It's completely immune to poison and poison.
No, to being poisoned, not poison damage.
Okay.
So you can do
The damage
control.
roll is it all.
9 points of damage. I shall apply that. Yep. You can see some of the hands and faces vanishing and others emerging.
The text for the blitz, whatever the fuck, is confusing me.
It is meant to essentially, when
Yeah.
you are inside a conversation, to... I forgot that's what comes up, I'm sorry. That's a little bit too optimistic. Where's the thing I was looking for? Ah yes, Kentucky Meat Show. My favorite song.
Oh yes, the knocking is still going on. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyone else want to do a reaction right now?
I mean, mine was immediate as I realized.
Well, Kevin took a surprise action. I don't know if anyone else wants to do one.
I mean, mine was a Reddit action.
Also that.
I assume Arnos is sleeping.
Possibly. Almost vanished.
Yeah, Arnos, the last picture was him looking like he's fell asleep.
Fair point.
Yeah, but it still looked like he fell asleep.
And there is.
I can shoot it in the face with a cannon.
I figured.
Do it.
Hang on.
Good thing you didn't put a mortar down, because I don't think that will work.
No, it's using the force ballista. I'd use the flamethrower, but you're all in the way.
Well, in the way is relative, you know.
It's a flamethrower cry.
Doesn't mean they block it. They just
It means it will hit them as
inflict
well.
it.
I don't know. Walker, cast a spell of immunity to fire. Right, so I'm rolling to attack with it being a. Hang on, I need to turn this music down. It's way too loud. With it being a surprise action, do I get any advantages to the attack roll?
That is somewhere in the rules I've written down. I don't think you do in this case.
Actually, since what Yevi does, surprise action, will the elk and Fenrir get to go up one square and attack?
Sure.
Ooh. Okay, so the cannons just exploded.
That would be the case, yes.
Okay, you guys have just heard a detonation from behind you, and then a resounding fuck.
Love that for you. Would you like me to attack for the elk?
Yes, because I can't.
Very fair point. There we go.
My
That hits.
question, is it immune to fall over?
Would you believe me if I told you it cannot go prone?
Yeah, I've got a feeling that every which way this thing faces is up.
Some damage on the elk at least. And some damage on that. No, that will do it. So, what you can see, or rather hear in this case, as I struggle to find my settings, that was the wrong one.
Round it goes straight up. As far as I can.
So, upon being hit immediately with multiple attacks, you can see this. I wouldn't want to call it creature. This thing currently blocking your way.
Well, you say it's a monster.
It is certainly a monster. Recoil and cry out in the same kind of sound.
In feet.
15. That's why I wrote it down specifically.
There we go.
So yeah, you can see those reaching arms and screaming mouths basically vanish into the ceiling, around the corner, down the stairs, and in different kinds of vents and holes in the walls and ceiling. And the screaming gets more silent as it goes away. And the hand?
Wait, hang
Oh,
on.
sorry, I didn't hear that.
Wait.
Oh, that's the other arcane hand, yes.
And I will throw my reaction on it.
I zone out for 30 seconds. Where the fuck is the flesh monster gone?
It has decided to retreat for now.
It just rolled away like a fucking... Jesus Christ.
Fifth and sixth level, like when you cast the hand at a higher level?
Wait, where does she get that far, Cry?
No, 5th and 6th level doesn't make any difference. It's still 40 tens.
Oh right, mine was a level 2 spell. What is level 2 spell again?
Also 40 tens. Right, I can put it back down. Yeah, the original model I used was a bit smaller, that's why I said it's not perfect. Yeah, you can try to do that. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were so trying to engage that. So that is a...
Well, when she gets going away, I'm also gonna do a reaction.
Damn, that's a fucking 30. Wait, what number did you roll, Jimmy? Oh, I thought you already rolled the 40 tens. Let me check my notes. I would say with that, you manage to essentially rip out a substantial part of that flesh wall. Let's say 1.5 cadavers and a pair of hands and arms, just basically out of the main mass that continues to retreat.
Kevin, what was
No.
the solution to white screen and
Well, you.
the founder?
Well, it doesn't sound
Foundry?
pleased about it. I would say
Well,
that.
you could try to restart your GPU.
You effectively
drivers.
reduced its mass by 1.5 corpses, so you
That's
can determine from
unfortunate.
that what you think.
You disappear for like 10 seconds and then you're back.
Yep.
Uh,
think it's Shift Control Alt B or some bullshit. I assume that's the same for the radio and video.
hmm. Anyone else want to try to hurt the wall before it retreats?
Yeah, Fenrir did 11 in advantage.
Oh, I'm
I don't know
busy.
if that hits.
Like patting out flames and picking up pieces of broken machinery.
Does 11 hit?
Oh.
11 does hit, yes.
Oh. Does Fenrir also hit then? On the reaction of him moving away.
Can I do some trolling?
You may do some trolling. And Fenrir does it, also ripping out noticeable chunks of flesh/people.
No.
It's moving away, right?
It is moving away. It is actively
Then
trying
the
to.
10 damage is also me hitting it with Shane and his reaction.
I will mark that down.
Yes.
Zoop. Plus 10.
And that's me. Mario. I assume I can't do the bonus action as a reaction.
Can't do a bonus action as a reaction, that is correct.
Because I believe that's what the Shane does, right?
You mean
Bonus action
the
on hit?
yes. For the control hold person thing, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. I mean you can try casting it, just you got time while it's getting away.
Okay, then yeah. I'm holding it. Or attempting to hold it.
Could you
It's
post me that spell specifically?
It's also a something spell.
Yeah, but it's cast through the thing, so it's fine.
Right.
4d10s. Can you post me the full hold monster thing?
I rolled if it fucking allowed me to.
So we have 2710. 2710.
I believe yes, for my immediate spell I casted 10-1-6-9.
Well, first of all, Orphic suddenly gets on his knees and starts rapidly devouring all kinds of food that he's currently with him. And Kevin, what did you say you got?
10-1-6-9.
10-1-6-9. Oh. Oh no.
Oh no. Bad news, boys.
Wait,
what just happened?
Kevin did a silly.
Level 2 spell has gone bad.
I think I'm just going to need to take a screenshot of that.
Don't hit the 10 on the first line, I see.
Can you say your numbers again, just to be sure?
10-1-6-9.
Yikes.
I'm happy I'm behind a sandbag wall.
Oh,
I have a
that's not,
sneaky feeling it doesn't matter.
that is one of those things where that's not going to help. I'm going to, if you would please direct your eyes towards the chat, going to post a picture while I'm trying to think of how this is going to impact what is happening right now.
The Discord chat or the game chat?
The Discord chat.
Or they just spawn a fucking dragon or something.
Oh no, that is quite. Well, let's just be thankful that he didn't do 170. The tree would start.
All trees. Oh no!
Yeah, 170 would have been slightly worse.
As
L- l-
if he'd done 170, we'd have a kaiju to fight.
Does they go through
Yes.
walls?
Yes.
Oh
And it
no!
also. Yes, all
He-
the roots you see around us are from a singular tree.
Okay, let
Yes,
me
so the mega tree is on fire now.
let me try to put into words what you're currently experiencing.
Cryer, I actually have a video of what we're experiencing. If you give me 30 seconds.
Yeah, I have to put this into words. I didn't. Okay. You see, I when I said I was really prepared for everything, it didn't. I-
I'm putting it in the message chat here in Discord. This is us right now.
yeah,
Just
I-
the-
Watch the 5 minutes there. Like the human air fleet, that's Kevin's magic. Where the little avatar people,
was the exact same
and the
thing.
tree is of course the tree.
Never mind. My link was bad. Thank you, Walker. I was want to post the same thing.
Yeah, you
Um. So. So there's. So there's some. There. Some good and some bad news to this. So what is happening right now is that you can, I mean, from your perspective, suddenly just like the roots around you start catching fire, which is like not great, not terrible in
How
the
many
whole scheme
fire
of things.
graphics do you have?
I've been looking.
'Cause-
Okay,
You've got a lot of roots on this map, buddy.
in the interest of our FPS, I'm not going to do that.
Market.
You can. I will have to make a fucking note of that. You see the roots around you erupt into fire. And you're like, well, that could have been worse. And then you remember like how the tree screamed when Order was just kind of like cutting a little bit away from it. The ground is fucking shaking.
I think the centaurs are moving.
I think they got. I think they got. I think they slightly got evicted.
I think I need to add some rubble to the next level.
Did I do
Can-
that?
Can all of you please give me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh,
I can do that. Wisdom.
well, I am proficient in it. I just have a very low number from the beginning.
Jesus Christ. Like,
Oh,
10,
Uh,
20.
I've done poorly.
Oh, thank goodness.
does
Honestly,
does it inflict the round?
can Ran hear?
Yes.
Then yes. Also the dog, also the elk, also the dragon, pretty please.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
not-
I
just-
know, I know.
Well,
I
the
know.
elk
Just
has
knocked
to be you.
unconscious
I
from psychic
I
damage.
would just like to reiterate 20,000 effects that you could have rolled, and you choose the one with trees.
We didn't choose. We didn't choose.
Absolute fucking ogler, Kevin.
Who do you think is screaming?
The tree is screaming. The tree is alive.
Is it? Is it anymore?
I don't
Well,
think it is.
you haven't killed the tree yet. You've just immediately immolated it. So
So
we're now listening to the tree burn to death.
Just the way it should be with napalm.
uh,
The Americans in fucking Vietnam would be proud.
so that is your
We're
dragon.
literally
must be
just turned
shitting
all of
us.
this. We
Oh,
literally
no.
turned this place into Saigon.
You know, Kevin, you could have summoned some
Hmm.
Agent Orange. That's true. It isn't.
Fire
entirely true.
in wild magic is very wild.
So, Urdok.
Hmm.
Urdok will be deaf
No, I didn't.
until considered magically healed otherwise.
Fuck's sake. Yes, I will need to go see
A
a
doctor.
healer, or one of you will have to heal me.
Specifically magic, because your eardrums are just gone. Like, you've been hammering on a fucking anvil for all of your life, but someone just held your face into a jet engine.
I like to think that for a second I heard the loudest possible sound imaginable,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden I just have instant quiet, and part of me is actually a bit relaxed.
Well, you also probably have.
You also take 58 points of piercing damage.
Haha.
So does Fenrir and the bird and the dragon, which I assume marks the
83 minus 58.
that's the third time the dragon has died because of Kevin.
Well,
Yep.
the bird is no more again. I will catch the gem in my bag.
I'm so sorry, Walker. I am so incredibly
I
sorry.
can
No,
no
it
longer
is Kevin.
see.
This is Kevin. Third time. Hasn't died to an enemy once. I died to friendly 3 times.
The elk is also gone.
Murdoch is now deaf, and I am blind. But do you
Because the
still have a
bird is dead.
glowy hand? Okay, I can see how far the glowy hand is glowy.
What did you say, Walker?
Literally, my dragon has only died to friendlies.
I know.
Not an enemy. Not a single time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the wild magic is friendly.
So, while all this is, I would say the scream lasts like a full 5 minutes straight at this point, and then it slowly dies down together with the flames. And you can now, anyone who isn't like writhing on the ground in pain and suffering, could you roll me a nature or arcana or survival check?
You know what? I'll do you fucking one better. I'll do you that. I'll give you that. Well, what was it? Arcana,
Nature,
or...
arcana,
Just so you guys are aware, I'm down to 30% of my health. So if something like a big rock falls on my head, I will die.
You know, I'm currently in.
preoccupied, I would assume.
Yep.
Understandable. So,
Oh, you slapping?
hey, he can heal again. Yeah, he can heal again. That's cool. So
Just
you're
to be
hearing.
instantly.
Thank you.
Ear
So
piercingly
I got 12
deaf.
health points, do I?
Yes, your hearing also returns.
Fantastic.
Good
I'm
on
now at
you.
37. I can hear
Um,
again, and it's dog shit.
So,
What the fuck have you
again,
morons done?
Orphic is busy
Why
healing.
is the tree on
Arnos is
fire?
currently
Why am I coughing up blood?
probably considering murdering Kevin once
Don't worry
again.
about it.
Thank God he has the saintly patience of a cleric. Kevin, who appears to be rather unbothered by the exploded elk, apparently, you can witness in
Well,
real time.
Elgus disappears and death, I believe.
Yeah, now he is. Yes, he has disappeared. You can see, or everyone else who was look around, the fire basically extinguishing itself, bereft of. Now that I think about, thank God all of you guys have got oxygen masks, because you just caused like the world's biggest backdraft and
Don't worry
fucking
about it.
oxygen starvation. Oh my fucking. I'm going just going to declare that there is some oxygen that will refill the dungeon in a time where no one let them do, because I'm not going to rework the entire thing with a bunch of fucking. with- some of those don't need oxygen, it's fine. But you can basically see the tree. Oh no. Oh fuck. Well, that's a shame. I just remembered something.
God
Write
has
that one
come to
down.
reap the sinners.
Well, that's a fucking sad note. You can see the tree in real time mutate to basically extinguish the flames by exuding like goddamn oxygen deriving gas and then forming a protective, basically like a protective
Oh.
new layer of different looking wood over the roots that were already there. Now basically changing the entire way that the roots around you look inside the wall. Yep. Yes, specifically.
What a
But also,
coincidence.
you set the fucking demon tree on fire, not me.
No, you did. You did
I
by
did.
having these rules. You have
Yeah,
only yourself to thank for this.
it's a development.
It's one way to kill it.
It's one of the developments of all time. Yep, that happened. That just happened. I'm going to go ahead and say that in everything that just fucking happened, it probably got away. Let me quickly make. I forgot to do this earlier. Where can I not make it a? Oh yeah, the screen, the tree is still kind of shaking. So. Yep. Congratulations.
Burn down the dungeon.
Sequence broke the dungeon.
Gonna go ahead and reveal you probably didn't make it better.
No, Kraviton, you did make it better.
You just turned the fucking thing fire resistant,
No,
okay?
you did. And
Well,
to be fair, in that case, it would have done that anyway.
well, there's a difference between like shooting it with spells and setting it entirely on fire.
Yeah, it would probably get more damage from the whole tree being on fire than the one spell. I'm just gonna a little guess.
How the fuck did I just do that?
Forest fire ensues.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me take this little example and redo it, okay? I don't care if I have a spider somewhere in my room doing something. I do care when I suddenly wake up and there's a spider web across my face. That's when I whip out
That's
the
very
fucking
true.
gas.
But in this case, the spider is already on it and doing its thing. In this case, the
Yes.
fire.
The spider just made itself very, very visible and noticeable to
Yeah,
the
but it was
fucking
from the
thing.
get-go.
Well, yeah, I'm just
It was
saying.
gonna be on fire regardless.
Well, yeah,
and
I'm
it
just
would
saying
be-
you guys rang the bell, okay? Yeah. Um.
Nah, it's only if you're like 30 feet away from a lava pit.
Okay. No.
So
No.
true.
No need to go
That
there.
lava pit could have possibly dealt 60 damage, and well, you weren't even in the lava.
Well,
Equally, your little water puddle that also dealt fucking 40 damage to me. So where's my heat resistance?
You guys are awfully chipper about someone that just nearly avoided fucking nuclear death.
I would literally just go.
Actually, at this point, I think I'd rather have the trees walk away.
Yeah, if you had gotten that, I would have been like, well, session is over, guys. I need to do some fucking retconning. I guess we will do the dungeon later.
No,
Uh,
it's just the dungeon is on the move now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, but there would have been some. There
Parts
would
of
have
it
been
will be
some
missing.
it's a mobile dungeon.
fucking implications happening there.
See, it's
Ah.
just, they wouldn't say no because of the implication.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good job, guys. You know, I was super confident because I spent like 20 hours preparing this thing.
See, that was
I-
an error in judgment.
I was like, hey, there's no way I could have missed anything. Like I even predicted you guys trying to opening the
Maybe.
thing.
But I gotta go. I'm gonna tell you a great secret, Crabdon. If you want things to go in a certain way, or not having the possibility of your dungeon just completely evaporating on itself, maybe not having those kind of wild magic would have been a great idea.
You see, the difference is
It's like oh, I have that one wild magic where like if the stars align, like the whole galaxy will disappear. And then when it once happens and you complain that how could you do this to me, the whole galaxy disappears.
I am
But you're the one that added it.
I'm walking into a room, putting a butter knife on a table, saying, "Hey guys, just so you know, don't stab yourself with that." And I go to the toilet, and when I come
No,
back, you are at each
No,
other's throat.
what you're doing is let's pretend we are the gun range and you give us like different kinds of mags, but you don't tell us what the mag is loaded with. And one of the mags have like just an explosive that will detonate when you pull the trigger.
And the responsible thing to do after detonating the first one was to not shoot again 55 times. You see,
No,
there's
because we didn't. Because it could have been on the first shot and it could have been on the last. You didn't know.
Okay. Funny guys. Would you like to quickly walk through the portal I created so I can show you guys the next level before we end
No.
this here? Okay.
We're going outside.
Oh.
I think we
Look.
need some people take a rest.
because a good chunk of things just decided that half their health is gone. And in certain
Half?
cases, we just lost a good chunk of.
Treat this.
Look, if that door was closed, it can and we open it, it can very easily be closed again and pretend it didn't happen. Look, Kevin, you have flex tape. We can fix this.
It
Those
is a.
door, take out the plates and take the plates with us.
Well, one of them is fused
Listen,
into the thing, but you can take out the other one.
I think that Cry made a very good point of saying that this has been a rather exhausting event, and our characters could probably do with a rest.
I
both
didn't say that.
metaphorically
That is not
and
even what he
physically.
said.
Well, he got close to it.
No, he didn't.
I don't want to go through the door.
Yeah, that is what he wants you to do.
And we leave and never come back.
Honestly, just bomb the whole
And
place.
as we leave, we plant charges and detonate this entire cave and collapse the entire thing. And no
Well-
one will ever come back to the giant burnt husk of the murder tree.
The burning murder tree.
Was burning because Krabiton retconned it.
Didn't retcon it. I told you how it reacted to it.
Wait, did the tree put
I
its
just
own
like
fire out?
it permanently burning now.
It instantaneously mutated a different tree skin to
Didn't
not burn
instantaneously
anymore.
mutate. It took like 10 minutes to deal with it.
It literally, as you said, it happens right in front of you.
A lot of things happen in front of you.
Yes,
Just-
but it is in the immediate moment, like how you presented it in context. You are a silly boy, Krabaton. You are a silly boy.
I just like the idea of the tree now permanently is on fire.
The tree unfiring itself took about 10 minutes of fucking earth shaking and crying, and after that you could see it slowly mutate to a different color.
What color is it now?
Darker.
It's not a color.
That is not a color.
Oh my god.
Imagine calling like black and white colors very cringe. Or do you no, they're
No,
contrasts.
Do you want me to like fucking get out the hex code? Do you want me to get out like the hex code, or it's I well, it used to be like a dark brown before, and now it is a noticeably darker brown, and the texture has also changed.
Now the already changed color. Color as a catch-all.
It's actually a gay pride tree. We have found it. The salvation has been found. Yeah. The tree tards, they've been onto it all the time.
Yeah, that's what a tree stands for.
I hate you guys so much.
Okay, I have been dead tired like all day. I've been barely following. we take a good sniff.
Also,
of
the
very
forest fire. I'd rather say we
I mean,
just
why doesn't
make
the
a
rest?
bubble
Why
indoors.
doesn't the rest of the forest just
Like-
mutate and become fires? And I'm just saying.
Well, that one isn't fire. The rest of the forest is very much on fire.
I thought it was worth only 60
Yeah, but why
feet.
does it? Why don't they just mutate?
Hang on, how's the rest of the forest on fire?
Yes,
Yeah.
you kindled the biggest tree in the world in the middle of a gigantic forest. You set the life tree on fire. Now the rest also burns.
Yeah, this is aggressive.
Yes.
Ignis
So,
was a bit
the
of a cunt.
The view outside, very much not great.
Like, what I would vote is, yeah, we put down. Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, we should probably not try to put down more magic.
I mean, you can
That is
always
rich
just.
coming from you.
I mean, to be
fucking-
fair, you have a 1 in 20,000 chance you get the one where the fucking river water grows to 4 times its size.
I had actually hoped it was that one, but it wasn't. Oh, how about we just go through like the ethereal plane or something, like somewhere that isn't here. Don't you have plane shift on that staff of yours?
It's just want to run through your responsibilities.
God damn it! Thermonuclear
Yes.
bomb is
It's
about
still
to
4. 4 d10s.
thermonuclear bomb has been
one in
detected in Lego
20,000.
City.
But hey, you know, the tree can't burn down. What are we looking at? 6025.
Oh. It's a 6 in the start, it's fine.
Ah. All life on the planet just fucking dies. Campaign is over, boys. Thank you for playing.
I'm going back underground and I'm never touching anything green ever again.
I love the fact that specifically there was like a split in the narrative depending on where you went next, and Nugua is currently dealing with the fucking fire thing. And you guys
Well,
said,
now we're
hold my
dealing with the
beer.
fire thing.
Nothing, we're getting all the content. Arnos, and actually Kevin, by any chance, do you guys happen to wear like any kind of religious symbols like visibly on your body?
Yes,
Also on fire.
both of us. That's the
True.
very point of the two classes we have.
JB, could you
No,
roll me a d4?
I actually
Cleric
do not.
uses a symbol though.
Yeah, but I don't show it around. No,
Does it have to be? How visible does it have to be?
doesn't have to be very visible at all.
Well, it can fucking.
Oh,
Yes.
it is the focus, yes. But the object can be whatever, and it doesn't need to be very visible. No, not necessarily.
Cry. Specify
Yeah, but I don't-
how.
I'm not wearing the thing
Mm.
like on my hand every single day, every single second.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Well, yeah, no, that is.
No, because I have the musket out, my good fella.
No, I'm
Yeah, and I
asking
use my
basically
weapons.
if any of you has like the equivalent of a gigantic gold chain with like a crucifix on it around their neck.
No, I do
Old
not.
crucifix, no.
Okay.
I have a symbol of some sort. Actually, my axe has a symbol that is Loki touched. I
Ooh,
don't know
yeah.
if that counts.
That is fair enough. Jerry, could you roll me a d4? So, for the next 4 days, what did it say? You physically and mentally recoil from holy symbols as if you were undead.
Ah,
So
for
you
fuck's
can't get
sake.
close to Kevin for like closer than like, let's say 5 feet, and you really don't like looking at that shit right now.
How long
So
does
you
that last
Good
for?
thing is in a bag of holding.
Also, I've just
I should
done
know that.
part of the
That's
wall
actually
to
how
be
always on my
fire.
back. So, good luck, you're fake. I climb over the dome and go into the kitchen.
I feel like that looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing than what is happening right now.
Climb over.
Can smoke pass through the dome? Because
No.
air
No.
can. I'm just
Air
thinking.
conditioner.
No, I'm just
It has.
thinking. If you
We
guys-
have canonized the aircon.
Oh yeah, right. So you're not going to die of smoke poisoning. Okay.
I could.
Well,
I don't think I even could.
Yeah, you can, but the other ones.
That's true enough, but who
gas mask.
cares, really, to be fair?
Do you guys know what is really
You
funny?
know what, fuck it. I will just sleep outside and get gassed to death.
The fucking wait, where's the thing I posted? Lore. Where's my little comic? Copy link. It's just this thing I made, but the centaurs are on fire now.
Don't worry about it. By the way, that triangle there has gone through a very interesting development phase.
Come on, man.
That
I'm not an
looked
op.
so dumb when you first showed me. Oh yeah.
For product design.
Hold up. I'm gonna give you a product to design up.
My product designs look clean as hell. Wait. I can do you wait, where's my fucking this stuff from the school? What do you mean with help of teachers? I designed an entire fucking salt and pepper shaker. My own. With the whole thing. Where's the full one? Yes,
I found the real shit.
look at this thing.
Yeah. Look at this thing though.
Yeah, well, that's not a salt and pepper shaker.
The one that you asked me specifically, does this look like a triangle that is afraid of being cummed on?
Well, it does. That's why I changed it.
As Walker starts jerking off the ghost again.
Oh yeah.
There we go. There's some upscaled of the tree on fire.
All I'm saying is my salt and pepper shaker looks pretty cool. And you guys set a forest on fire. Collectively.
Did I do that?
You say us, but it wasn't really you.
You keep switching the blame on that. Just because
you
I
made
give
the
you...
rule.
Just because I gave
I
you the tool.
directly did not put the tree on fire.
Mm-hmm. 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 1 in 20,000, Kevin. 1 in 20,000. Just
At least I didn't open the door again.
No,
It's
it's
just
fucking isn't. There were several options that would turn fucking the trees on fire, and some of them much worse.
Okay, I
Some of
can...
them walks away.
Let me see if I look for tree here. I mean, to be fair, there is like wait, that one is that many. There's like around 250 options of things happening with trees. But you know, like
Lovely.
fun ones, like being chained to the next highest branch of a
If
tree.
you ever wanted to use a
That would
color
be bad.
for like a desert camouflage or drabs, sandry dust is fucking OP.
Sandry dust is fucking so good.
Actually, such a good
It's
color.
a lifesaver.
This is
I
also
do-
funny.
I also do have the cancers. The null
Target
oil.
is being tied
Drink it.
between
Drink
two
the
trees
oil.
like a
We're
hammer.
not
The null.
drinking the null
Slurp
oil.
down the good juice.
Wait, the target.
The target is the one casting the thing in this case.
Ah, shit.
Or
More
you
like
must
Kevin in the orb.
you must climb a tall tree during the next thunderstorm. That's fun.
You just make a thunderstorm and I have a crumbly forest tree.
Yeah, there's
That's gonna be one of those things that you like. You say that we're gonna do, but we'll never fucking remember to do.
teleports to the base of the largest tree within 100 miles. That would have been very useful. Would have just moved to like 10 meters. That is funny. You will think you die if you climb a tree that is taller than you.
Not
Yeah,
very hard, man.
there's just a lot of things that do not involve the forest being on fire. So I guess that this is where we're going to end it. Do I have an updated?
Honestly, Cry, I think for
Mhm.
your sanity, it's probably the wise idea, because next thing we do, I can guarantee it's going to be just as bad as the tree.
Just as bad is gonna be fucking worse.
I mean, on the upside. Well,
Where's the Fat Man launcher when you need it?
to be fair, on the upside, I can spend another 10 hours on the second level of the map.
Do you,
And
do you, do you know what I truly enjoy? Crybaton having nothing.
Do you know-
Not Crybaton didn't use that much resources, but he's still gonna be unprepared for the next session.
But now we're gonna add fires.
Well, first of all, I made great. The music was great this time. The suspense was great. Everything was great, and then we got an
What made
explosive.
it great was mostly us
And then
being,
I-
like, trolling with the fucking coffins.
I love how Yevy just casts spells here and there, no problem. I cast one spell.
That's that. You see that is one. That was a
Well,
TPK
we didn't get
moment,
downed.
probably.
At least.
I hate this bingo. So that's not it. I have to really just make a completely new one. The updating
Someone's
doesn't work.
camera freezes in a funny position or dies. Yeah, that was me.
I
this
would.
time.
Do you
And
think
crime time.
killing Saka for the third time is insensitive towards dragon culture?
Yeah, I would say that.
Why did we not bring up Wood Super Duper Shop? Man.
Well,
Yeah, someone's gonna get a bit next next
Would
game, and
you
it's gonna be
say the
Kevin.
friendly fire led to conflict?
Nah.
don't think.
No, what? No, wait. We didn't. Did
I mean,
the elk get something up from the fucking thing?
no.
Hmm? No.
Ah. That's just shame.
And the elk was killed by the psychic shriek. That
Oh, this
doesn't
one.
count.
Lely is a player.
Would
Hang
you
on,
say or
where is the bingo?
Friendly
In the
fire
chat.
leads to. It is gonna become a conflict. I'm gonna fucking burn you on this.
I would
one,
say
you
it is a
forget.
conflict already.
Oh, there it is.
I have 2 almost
I got
bingos.
the bingo. I'm not even close.
Hang on, wait. I can't see the bingo.
I really have to redo
got
that. It's in
blank.
the.
Sadly, the Wood Super Duper Shop
You have
and
to
Haldor did
press
not get mentioned.
the top link, the one where it
Ah,
says Bingo
yes, got it.
Baker. Yeah, I don't.
What the
People are-
rumors?
Well, this is like the fucking meme of I don't want to live during historical events.
Did Cry start speaking German?
You started
No,
speaking
but
German
he
in the
did.
beginning.
But it did. But
Okay.
Mikado doesn't count.
Sure.
but he did. But he did. He did stutter though.
Did you eat anything, Kevin?
No.
Did you drink any of the wine?
I failed at finding food.
Right.
And the vines for sale.
Did any of us find an item in their inventory and completely forgot why it exists and what it does? That one.
Well, I did find the stone block that we opened the door with, and
It was more the
didn't
Gua
see
called us an annoying
Crybaton's
time.
message.
So, Fenrir has been a failure this session.
It didn't fail at anything. He
No,
actually
this time he didn't
succeeded
fail.
this
It was
time.
you, Kevin, that failed.
True.
In several ways, actually, arguably.
Was anyone bitten by anything?
No.
Yes.
What?
Henry bite.
What?
Oh yeah. The monster.
Everything.
Oh no, he. No, he didn't. He didn't.
Did Orphic cast any bullshit?
I
What?
don't.
I wouldn't say bullshit today.
Well, he tried to convince me that a hand is an object, but other than that,
Oh yeah, that's bullshit.
Yep. But he didn't cast the bullshit on it.
Fire leads to conflict.
How the
I wonder if it's led.
how is that the same thing as the hand, Jevi?
Or
You have one is spectral and one is
all
a
hands are
physical
not
hand.
the same.
Probably sighing. Would an Arnost's amazing library come in
No,
clutch?
not this time.
No library today.
It was just general knowledge this time, unfortunately.
His amazing library of cards came in clutch for the enemy.
Huh?
Oh no, that's Kev.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't get down, no. I didn't get a bingo. I did get 4 things, but none of them in alignment. No bingo for me.
Yeah, Crybaton, your bingo sucks.
Surely
It's
you
on-
have
it's under
the.
I still get so many things that is sen.
Yeah, I know. It's on the list of being fixed. I added all of the
Yeah,
things.
you're
and it-
saying that for the last fucking ages.
I took the things out. I don't know why this website
Yeah,
doesn't work, and I
another
refuse
Orden
to pay
member
5
and
euros for
Sen
it.
doesn't really fit in.
Yeah, I refuse to pay 5 euros to have a permanent card, and every time I try to fix it, it just breaks.
And since we're using Discord, Hero forgetting his D&D time probably doesn't.
He is technically in this Discord.
Yeah, like all the Orden members or all of them Flash every now and then. Like really jumps into this Discord anyway.
Hmm.
Flash. I believe he
Yeah,
uses this
there's
server as
a
well.
few. Yeah.
Send
There's,
technically now.
where can I see that again? Now, how do I close this so I can see the thing?
See what thing?
Trying to, there we go. Trying to minimize the